Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gerald Kemp Field here at Medina Valley High School, where the Medina Valley Panthers are going to be taking on the Eagle Pass Eagles. And Medina Valley coming into this game, they're 0-1 in district, I believe. Yep, 0-1, 7-3 overall. They're 0-1 in district. They lost their district opener at Eagle Pass on Tuesday night. It was a 1-1 game going to the bottom of the fifth, and I think it ended up 9-2 or something to that nature. 7-2 maybe.
9-2, I'm sorry.
9-2. And close game right up to the very end of that, and then Eagle Pass kind of blew it open. There was kind of a bad call in there from the umpires on an interference call, and hopefully that kind of stuff won't happen tonight. We'll get a clean ball game as the umpires come out to get the lineup cards. I'm Jared Lucky, along here with Dwayne Garza for another season of Panther baseball. I think this is the first game we've done all year.
This is
the first one I've done.
Yeah, first baseball game I've done also for my 7th season. Jared, how many years have you been doing this?
Almost 20, 18 years, something like that.
You get greatness in front of your name now. The great.
No.
You're lucky when you do that many years.
No.
Well, we're back here at Gerald Kemp Field. It is a warm day.
Yeah, it is. It's 95 today.
Typically, when we're this early in the season, we're bringing light jackets and stuff to protect ourselves. I thought it was going to be windy today, but it's not. It's warm. It's a great day for baseball. It's warm.
And the wind has held off.
Yes, it has.
I think it's supposed to be pretty bad tomorrow, but it was originally supposed to be today, and luckily I think it's held off enough to get through this ball game.
We'd like to welcome everyone who's tuned in. Back at this great field where you get the opportunity to watch it from the outfield. We've got a number of vehicles backed up to the fence, sitting on their tailgates, enjoying this warm weather to get ready for this Game 2 series against Eagle Pass. And you know, the first time I'm going to say this all year, 6A District 30. The first time we've said that in baseball, saying the magical letter, number and letter 6A. Welcome to 6A, and now Medina Valley's 0-1 in district play against the Eagle Pass Eagles. Been used to saying Eagle Pass Mavericks the last few years.
Yep.
We've been playing
because it was Eagle Pass win, yeah.
In 5A. So we're playing 6A baseball now, and it's early in the season. And the way they're working this, Jared, is their series. So it's an away game against Eagle Pass, and we come back on Tuesday, come back on a Friday, and play a home game. And I think that's the way it's going to be set up throughout the year for our district games.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You're going to play the same team. You don't go through district once and then start over with the district again. You play the same team both games that week, and then you're done with them for the season.
Yep.
And so this is Game 2 against Eagle Pass. I'm going to go ahead and give you the lineups real quick and get that out of the way. So we'll start it off with the visiting Eagle Pass Eagles, and they will lead it off with their shortstop, DJ Aranda. Their DH, Adrian Rodriguez, will bat second. The three-hitter tonight is their pitcher, Pepe Hernandez. Center fielder, Mikey Kiporosa, will bat cleanup. Number 5 is the five-hitter is the right fielder, Alex Mallon. Caleb Salinas will bat sixth and play third base. The catcher is the 7-hitter, Christian Damasi. The first baseman, Manny Fernandez, will bat eighth. And the second baseman, Ethan Rodriguez, will bat ninth. And the left fielder tonight is Jeremiah Silva, being DH for this evening. So for Eagle Pass, again, their top three, Aranda short, Rodriguez DH, Hernandez pitching. Middle three, Kipurosa center, Mallon right, Salinas at third. And the bottom three, Damasi catching, Fernandez at first with Rodriguez at second base, and Jeremiah Silva playing left field, being DH for this evening. For the home Medina Valley Panthers and Coach Bobby Herb in his final season at Medina Valley, he will fill it out like this. They'll start it off with the center fielder, Easton Lange. The second baseman, Brody Rips will bat second. Jake Phillips will bat third. He's the DH. The catcher is the cleanup batter, Johnny Guzman. Logan Pargas will bat fifth and play shortstop. The right fielder, Reese Hatcher, will bat sixth. The 7-hitters, the third baseman, Michael Newton. Addison Madrano will play left field and bat eighth. And the 9-hitter is the pitcher, Sean Anderson. Batting in the number 9 spot, and the first baseman tonight is Carter Marquardt, being DH for by Jake Phillips. So again for the Panthers, their top three, Lange center, Rips second, Phillips DH. Middle three, Guzman's catching, Pargas short, Hatcher right. And the bottom three has Newton at third, Madrano in left, and Anderson pitching with Marquardt at first base. Those are the lineups as they give you the starting lineups here at the stadium tonight. Medina Valley in their home white jerseys, white pants with the black and orange trim across the front. White letter Panthers with the black hat and the MV logo in orange. Eagle Pass wearing,
and number 13.
That's kind of a
Silva.
off bluish.
It's a pinstriped.
It's brown.
It's a pinstripe brown.
Yeah.
It's got an orange pinstripe on a brown background.
Yeah, a burnt orange pinstripe with a brown background. White name Eagles on the front. They don't look bad.
No,
they look good. It's just hard to say what that color actually is. And they'll have on a gray back hat with an orange front, and I think it says Eagles on the front. And then they're going to introduce Medina Valley's lineup. We're going to go ahead and take a break. It's the only one we're going to take here in the pregame, so it'll be kind of long. Get the sponsorships in for everybody this year. We always thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. They'll do the national anthem, and then we'll be back with all the play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet, buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with zero down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Big State Electric is raising the bar in the San Antonio electrical industry. Working with local and forward-thinking companies, we are changing the downtown skyline with beautiful and innovative buildings. As well as working with local universities, we are revolutionizing academic sports with cutting-edge and high-tech electrical solutions. Join us as we light up the future one project at a time. Big State Electric, competence and quality since 1966, supporting San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and the Gulf Coast region.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we're ready to get this ball game going, and Sean Anderson warming up to his battery mate tonight, Johnny Guzman. Right side of the Panther infield, Carter Marquardt and Brody Rips. On the left side, Logan Pargas and Michael Newton. Into the Panther outfield, Easton Lange's in center, flanked in right by Reese Hatcher, and in left by Addison Madrano.
Sean Anderson.
For Eagle Pass, they'll lead it off with DJ Aranda, Adrian Rodriguez, and Pepe Hernandez will be the three due up here to start the ball game. And we're ready to get this district matchup on the way. The Panthers looking to even things up with Eagle Pass, a game apiece here, and split the season series 1-1. Anderson features a fastball and a slider. We'll see if he's on. He's one of those pitchers that when he's on, it's very hard to hit him. But if the umpire's squeezing him, if he's not getting the calls, sometimes, that slider starts falling to the outside, and we'll just see what we get here tonight.
He'll mix in a curveball also. And real quick, Jared, let's do the district standings. I know it's early in the season, but right now sitting at 2-0 is Laredo Alexander, followed by Eagle Pass 1-0. Laredo LBJ 1-0, Medina Valley 0-1, Del Rio 0-1, United South 0-2, and United, I don't have anything showing from, I think it's showing 0-0 in Max Preps. And some of the teams played last night. So currently United South played last night and Alexander played last night. So they're playing some Thursday games in that area to make use of the field.
So Aranda will stand in, a left-handed batter. He plays shortstop for Eagle Pass. Anderson, a right-hand pitcher, into the windup. His first pitch on the way. Down and in with that slider for a ball, and it's 1-0. Into the windup pitch on the way. That's down and in again, and it's 2-0. On the way. Swings and bounces one up the first base line. Pitcher will field it, flips it to Marquardt at first. And they're saying that he came off the bag.
They're saying it wasn't on the bag, I think. It was more like a swinging bunt there, Jared. The first baseman fielded, and the second baseman didn't get over there. Well, he looked like he was on the bag.
Yeah, he looked like he was on the bag to me, and the umpire said he's off, and already Coach Herb's out here to talk about this.
I don't blame him from our perspective. It looked like he was on the base. Or at least touching. He wasn't on the base. I think he was up on the side of it.
And here's the thing. Like, he's going to talk to the home plate umpire, but it's the judgment call of the umpire on the field, and there he's safe.
I mean, you're not going to overturn that.
Saying he came off the bag.
But you've got to come out and question it. At the very least, just to let them know that you're not happy with the call.
Yeah, and already, first batter of the game.
So,
that's an error because if he's on the bag, it's an out.
Yeah.
And then the thing is who's the error on? Is it on the pitcher for the throw or is it on the first baseman for coming off the bag? Because the throw, he should have been on it. It was a good throw. Pickoff move to first.
And again, these two teams know each other. They played just on Tuesday night, so they've already got an idea how each team is.
This is Adrian Rodriguez. First pitch on the way is outside. Ball one. And there's a throw down to second and a delayed steal as that ball popped out of Guzman's mitt, hit the ground, and they steal second base, so they got a runner at second with nobody out. Not the start the Panthers hoped for, but now Anderson's got to work around some trouble. Checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a shot right at short. He's going to turn and go to third, and they'll tag him out. So that's going to go a put out, 6-5 for the put out. I don't know why the runner would have taken off there.
Absolutely.
But you get a runner out of scoring position. You replace him with Rodriguez at first. He reaches on the fielder's choice, and there's one away.
If you're at second base and a ball's hit to the shortstop, you're going to wait until after the shortstop
yeah.
decides what to do.
If that ball was hit hard right at
he took off running right
Pargas.
to third, and it was an easy tag out. So fielder's choice for Rodriguez, correct?
Yes. 6-5 on the put out. And this will be Pepe Hernandez. Stands in with a runner at first base and one away. There's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 0-1.
Good fastball right down the middle for Anderson.
Well, Eagle Pass couldn't ask for a better start to that game. Get on, get a runner over, nobody out. And
I'm surprised they didn't bunt.
balk. And I was worried about that. Anderson doesn't come set for a second whenever he comes.
That's exactly right. They called it because he did not come set. He's moving too quick. You get a little bit anxious here. That's what happens when you get anxious. You move too quick. You don't come set. Got him runner back in scoring position, sitting on second base with one out.
Ready for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers. That's high for a ball. It's 1-1. Yeah, and as a pitcher with a runner on base, if you work from the stretch, you do not have to come set for 1 second. But when there is, you do have to set for 1 second before you throw the pitch. There's a swing and a foul out of play over to the right side, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Hernandez. Hernandez, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause here with a runner at second and 1 away. Just underway here. 1-2. Swings and fouls that out of play. Looked like the slider that time.
And as always, at this time of the day here at Gerald Kent
Oh,
Field,
that sun.
Sun is setting out in left field, and it's going to be a bear for the first baseman to try to find that ball, but the throw comes to him.
Yep. Anderson comes set, checks on the runner. 1-2 on the way. Outside with a fastball, it's 2-2. Didn't miss by much, but it was off the plate. Here comes the 2-2. Oh, just missed. He wanted that call too. The count's run full, 3-2.
The last pitch was just off, and this was just inside of that.
I mean, yeah.
They may have caught some black on the plate there.
Here comes the payoff. Outside, and he walked him. First walk issued in the game. And there's runners at first and second now with 1 away. So this will bring up Kipuros. And the first pitch to him is down low, 1-0.
Coach Herb coming out of the dugout. He can try to settle down his pitcher. I think he's working a little fast. He's going to try to settle him down. I mean, they're not in a bad situation. They got to force out at any base on the infield. So all he has to do is work for a ground ball here. Maybe they can turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Yeah, and, you know, Coach Herb is just out here. He wants to settle him down, like you said. He's not, you know, his fastball, he's got velocity on it. He's not missing by much, but he is missing off that outside corner. And, you know, he felt on that 2-2 pitch that he should have got that strike call. And when you start feeling squeezed like that, that gets in your head, you know, and he's going to go out there and settle him down, tell him, you know, move on.
It's a good timeout. Just so you know, Jared, prior to this game, JV beat Eagle Pass 4-1.
Right-hand batter against Anderson. Ready for the 1-0. Swing and a miss. They try to steal. Throw down to third's a good one. And he got him. Good throw by Guzman trying to swipe second base.
He couldn't have put it in a better spot, Jared. It was right on the second base side of the bag at third. Slid right into the glove for an easy put out.
Hernandez goes from first to second. But they're caught stealing, and now there's 2 away. And a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. High a ball. I wonder if that was a hit and run because he swung at a bad pitch, trying to put it in play. But, you know, if you look at this, if Medina Valley gets out of this inning, Eagle Pass ran themselves out of this inning.
Exactly.
That's outside, 3 balls and a strike.
He's really working that outside corner. Not getting the call, though.
Ready for the 3-1. Spins and throws to second and almost threw it into the outfield. Good job by Pargas to snatch that.
That could easily been into the outfield. It was on the way outside on the first base side of second base.
Well, he turned the opposite way of what you normally would as a right-hand pitcher. He turned back towards first base and spun around. 3-1's bounced to short. Pargas plays it on 2 hops. Fires across to Marquardt for the out on the side. Has been retired. They get no runs on no hits and error. A walk mixed in there, and they literally ran themselves out of the inning with a caught stealing and some bad running on the base pass. And the Panthers are just coming into bat. As we go to the bottom of the first inning, no score here at Gerald Kemp Field. We'll go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with 0 down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And for Eagle Pass, Pepe Hernandez warming it up to his battery mate Christian Damasi. Right side of their infield, Manny Fernandez and Ethan Rodriguez. On the left side, DJ Aranda and Caleb Salinas. Into the outfield, Kipuros in center, flanked in right by Alex Mayan, and in left by Jeremiah Silva. For the Panthers, it'll be Easton Lange, Brody Rips, and Jake Phillips due up here to start the ball game off for the Panthers.
I just turned my microphone up, Jared, so I think we got a message saying that I was a little bit.
Yeah, and the volumes were equal here. It might just be something with that mic we're trying to adjust it.
If you didn't hear me, you missed a lot of great information. I mean, I'm just a wealth of knowledge. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. I think I'm good now. I won't repeat any of that, but you'll have to tune in for the next game.
The throw goes down. They'll peg it around the infield, and we're ready to go here as Lange will step in. Freshman on the varsity team here this year. Left-handed batter will stand in against the right-hander, Hernandez.
The lone freshman getting a lot of playing time this year. Starting him early now.
Leading off for the Panthers, number 5, Easton Lange.
Lange batting from the left-handed side.
He'll stand in here. Leading off the ball game for the Panthers, Hernandez from the windup. His first pitch of the ball game's on the way, and that is swung on and fouled straight back into the screen here in front of us, and it's 0-1.
Good swing by Lange, being aggressive there on the first strike right down the middle.
Lange waits on the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Inside with a slider, and it's 1-1.
That slider's pretty tight there, Jared.
Yeah.
Maybe a tough pitch to hit.
There's a swing and a foul back. That was the same. That was that slider again, and it's 1-2. What it all comes down to is can they see it out of his hand or not?
Yeah.
Can they pick up the rotation early? Ready for the 1-2. Swings and lines one out in the left center field. The center fielder will move over to the right, and he will make the catch for the out. And there's one away.
He squared up the ball, just hit it right to the center fielder.
Yeah.
Only had to take a couple of steps to his right to catch that ball.
That'll bring up Brody Rips.
Not any breeze at all, Jeff.
No.
The flag in center field. Jared.
Come on now.
That's pretty bad. Flag in center field not moving at all right now.
There's a pitch down low to Rips, and it's 1-0. Like you said, Lange squared that ball up well, just right at the center fielder. That pitch is low, 2-0.
It's a good take. That ball just under his knees.
Ready for the 2-0. Kicks and delivers. High, 3-0.
Good job by Rips being selective here.
3-0 taking all the way, and he walked him. 4-pitch walk to Brody Rips, and the Panthers have their first base runner. And that'll bring up Jake Phillips.
With some speed on first base now, we'll see what Coach Herb has in mind as he flips signals out to his base runner.
Up to bat, number 13, Jake Phillips.
So Hernandez from the stretch for the first time this evening with a runner at first. Rips will take his lead. Got good wheels at first base. That pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Phillips DHing for the first baseman, Markhart.
Oh, 1 on the way. Outside, 1-1. Waiting on the 1-1 now. Phillips, right-hand batter, stands straight away. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Pitch was down the middle for a strike. The throw is late, and Rip swipes second base.
Got second with no problem. Throw is a little low, got away from the second baseman, but Rips are there with no problem. Way ahead of the ball there.
That was a strike to Phillips, and now it's 1-2. Runner at second with 1 away. Hernandez kicks and brings it high with that pitch, and it's 2-2.
The curveball just didn't have the break. It stayed high and tight. Had plenty of spin on it, but it just didn't break down.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Phillips. 2-2 on the way. High, 3-2.
I like how the Panthers are being selective and laying off pitches that aren't strikes.
Yeah.
Being very patient.
Waiting on the payoff. Hernandez stares in. Has his sign. Here it comes. Swings and lines one foul over to the right side out of play, and we'll do it again at 3-2.
That dust is just hanging in left field. It's hard to see the left fielder when you're at field level.
Yeah, you got all that dust, and then you got the sun coming right through it there, and makes that big glare. Another payoff pitch upcoming. Here it is. In there for strike 3, right down the middle. I think Phillips was looking for a different pitch.
Yep. It was right at his knees. It was a great pitch. If you're going to throw a fastball, you want to spot it, and that's exactly what he did. Spotted it right at the knees and got the call.
That'll bring up Johnny Guzman. Right-hand batter will stand in here with a runner at second and 2 away. Panthers looking for a pick-me-up here to get on the board first.
Guzman with a nice bunt for a hit last game.
Spins, throws to second, and almost threw that into center field. Good snag by the second baseman over there to keep that ball in the infield. Guzman waits. First pitch to him. Swings and check swings and bounces one to first. First baseman up with it, steps on the bag, and that will retire the side. So the Panthers get no runs on no hits, a walk, a stolen base, and they leave a runner at second. We'll go to the second inning, no score. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as Anderson back out there to warm things up for the second inning. No score yet in the ball game. Medina Valley and Eagle Pass. Both teams left a runner at second base in the first inning. Eagle Pass had a little more traffic on the base pass than the Panthers, kind of ran themselves out of their inning. Anderson got a gift right there. You know, he had some trouble in that first inning, worked around it, got out of it, had some help from Eagle Pass on the base pass to get out of that inning. Now it's time to settle down into the ball game.
Yeah, and Eagle Pass last inning really didn't score the ball up at all. So Anderson doing a good job, throwing some good pitches, at least in the first inning. The shadow's getting very long now, Jared. It's going to be tough to see.
Yep.
And then that follows it up with Twilight. You know how hard Twilight can be on this field. For whatever reason, this is a hard field to fly balls in the outfield.
Yes. This is Alex Mayen, who will stand in here to lead things off in the top half of the second inning. Right fielder, number 5 hitter. Anderson's first pitch of the inning on the way is outside ball 1. Tried that fastball, couldn't get it there. One 0 on the way. High, 2 balls, no strikes.
Jared, a shout out to the groundskeepers here. I mean, as dry as it's been here, the fields, for a natural turf field, it's in excellent shape.
Absolutely is. Yeah, this time of year, right now in the drought we're in, it's very hard to keep things green. There's a strike called on the outside corner.
Working that outside corner like he did the first inning. Got a piece of the plate there, got the strike called.
Ready for the 2-1. Mayen will dig back in, right-hand batter ready. The 2-1 on the way. Swings and bounces one between short and third, and that's going to sneak into left field for a base hit. Seeing Eye single to lead off the inning.
Absolutely, Seeing Eye went under 2 gloves on its way to left field.
First hit of the ball game for either team. And they have the leadoff man aboard for Caleb Salinas.
Expect Eagle Pass to do some bunting or some stealing here. They like to mix it up. Historically, they're a small ball team. They'll work those guys around the bases.
So Anderson from the stretch again. He'll come set. Pitch on the way is way outside, comes to the backstop. Wild pitch will get a runner over to second. Nobody out.
He did score around the bunt, but that ball was 2 feet outside, so it pulled back, and the runner easily advanced to second. They still got what they wanted without sacrificing the batter. So let's see, with no outs, I mean, I'd attempt to bunt him over to third also.
1 ball, no strikes here. Pitch on the way, squared the bunt, pulled back, and it's 2-0.
Another high outside pitch. Now, with 2-0 count, he's got a hitter's count. He may swing him away here.
Anderson stares into Guzman. Now he's ready. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's in the dirt. Bounces away from Guzman, and it's going to get the runner over to third with nobody out. Another wild pitch that time.
Squared around 3 times in a row. If he's giving you a target, you need to hit that target.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's willing to give himself up, take the out. Better to have the out and a runner at third than nobody out and a runner at third.
Exactly.
Here comes the 3-0. High and outside, and that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Salinas, so a single and a walk to start the inning. And you got runners on the corners with nobody out.
I don't know if Coach Herb has anyone in the bullpen, but maybe good opportunity. Just get somebody loose, not necessarily that you're going to pull them, but just be ready just in case. And now Guzman's got to go to work now with runners at first and third. He's got to block everything behind the plate. Double steal.
Yeah.
I would expect it.
This is DeMasi, the catcher. Batting in the number 7 spot, steps off the rubber and looks the runner back to first.
He needs to be careful.
Yeah.
He needs to be careful with the balk here.
Pitch on the way, down and out. Good stop by Guzman. It's 1-0.
Good job by Guzman sliding off to his right to get in front of that ball and knock it out down and keep it in front of him.
They're on the corners with nobody out. DeMasi stares down at Anderson. The 1-0 on the way is through there for a strike, 1-1.
I think he was taken on that pitch.
Yeah. You'd thrown 5 balls in a row.
Yeah.
At some point, you've got to take until he throws you a strike.
Big lead here over at first base, inching his way towards second.
Here comes the 1-1. Squares to bunt. Takes high and outside, and it's 2-1. Trying that little safety squeeze.
Either that or just a fake bunt, just to try to induce another ball there.
Waiting on the 2-1. Anderson set. Pitch on the way. Takes high, 3-1.
Square around again. Having a tough time finding the strike zone right here. He should just take his time, just one pitch at a time.
And he's around it.
Yep.
He's just not right there. Ready for the 3-1. Here it comes. Squares to bunt. Takes high. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Single and a couple of walks in the inning, and the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Coach Herb calling a timeout. It's going to work his way over the mound. You're going to have to do some situational strategy here for bases loaded and nobody out.
You're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher, DeMasi. And if you're Coach Herb right now, you're really just telling him, look, settle down. There's a force at any base here. Slow roller on the infield. You can get the out at home if you want to. You can turn a double play, get a couple of outs, clean up the inning, allow the run to score.
Courtesy runner's number 9, Uciel Mauricio.
Main thing here with the bases loaded and nobody out, you almost expect that they're going to get a run. You have to limit the damage and limit them to 1 run. That's got to be the goal
it's
here.
Early in the game, it's 0-0. You'd almost give up a run in order to get an out at this point.
The main thing you don't want to do is give up the big inning, the big crooked number.
Double play would be nice. Get a ground ball in the infield, turn 2.
Little comebacker to the mound would be tailor-made.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably what he was talking about, Jared. You know, if it comes back to you there at pitcher, throw to home base and see if we can get a double play, but get the 1 out for sure. You need to get the 1 out. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised they try to squeeze a run in here, too.
This is Manny Fernandez, first baseman. The 8-hitter stands in with the bases loaded, nobody out. Anderson from the windup. In there for a strike, 0-1.
Took a little bit off that pitch to force a strike, and he did.
And that's the thing, get ahead of the batter.
Yeah. Well, and I think he knew that they were going to be taking.
Ready for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers. Down in the dirt, just scoots away from Guzman. Here comes the runner. Throw home's not in time. It gets away. Good backup there, but all the runners move up and a run scores. It's 1-0 Eagle Pass. That's got to go as a pass ball because he had the glove down that was between his legs there and it just scooted away. He got a piece of it, just didn't get enough.
Yeah, couldn't get the mid on the ball, got a little bit of it. And then he forced a throw back to the plate and it got away from the pitcher. And we've got a dust storm at home plate, Jared.
Yes.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's all over us. That's down and out. Ball 1.
And when he misses, he's missing outside big time. And you know, if I'm a pitching coach, I'd notice that he's falling off to that side of the rubber every time.
2-1.
There you go.
There's a foul tip at the feet of the catcher.
When he misses coming to the plate, if he misses to the left side, he's falling off the mound on the left side.
Yeah,
when he throws a strike, he's falling forward.
What he's doing is he's bringing that shoulder across towards first base before he lets go of the ball. It's pulling his arm through. 2-2 on the way. Thought about it, laid off the high pitch, and it's 3-2.
Not a bad pitch there.
No, didn't get him to chase. Tried to climb the ladder with a fastball. How many? 3-2 on the way. Swinging a fly ball to right. Right fielder Hatcher coming in, makes the catch on the run. Not going to tag up. A good strong throw in, cut off by Marquardt. Holds the runner at third base, and there's one away here in the top of the second.
Yeah, that fly ball not hit deep enough in right field to warrant tagging up and trying to score, force a run in.
Oh, no. Good job by Hatcher there, knowing to get behind the ball and to come up strong, not sitting back and giving the runner something to look at and say, hey, he's sitting back, I can go home.
Well, good job out there in knowing the situation.
This will be Ethan Rodriguez, and he takes a strike. Runners at second and third with one away now. Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Up and in. Ball and a strike. Well, and the hard part about this inning is they've loaded the bases. They got a run in. There's one out. Only one hit.
Right. That's kind of how the last game went also.
1-1 on the way. Swings and fouls one out of play to the right side, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Even the C&I single was not squared up.
Right.
So they've yet to hit Anderson. At least hit him hard.
Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Just missed high, 2-2.
Didn't miss by much.
That's the thing. He doesn't have that finish off pitch tonight. He's not getting the batters to chase that strike 3. Here comes the 2-2. Down and out, 3-2.
At open base at first. Runner still at second and third.
3-2 on the way. Swinging a bouncer third. Phillips has it. Tries to tag the runner at third. Now he's long throw to Marquardt. Runner comes home. Throw home. Not in time. He's safe. Phillips is trying this. Is he out? What's the call?
So the second base umpire just called the runner at third out, but they missed that call at third base initially.
He tagged him. He came off the bag behind it. He can still tag him. He was off the bag. He was literally in left field.
He was out of the baseline. He was out of the baseline, but at least.
He was literally in left field. That's out of the. You can't do that.
That should be 3 outs. So they should have got the runner at first initially at third, called out with a tag, and then the runner was sliding into third was tagged out.
Coach Herb wants to talk, and he has every right to.
Absolutely.
Because Phillips swiped the tag. He went behind the bag. He can still tag him, and he did.
Yeah.
He should be out. It doesn't matter if you're in fair or foul territory. The only time that matters is if the ball hits you off the bat. That's why you lead off in foul territory from third base.
It should be end of the inning. Yes.
He's out.
That is correct.
No, he just called him safe. He said the runner's safe at home. That makes no sense. He was out of the baseline and was tagged. Off the bag. As long as he's off the bag and got tagged, he's out. Yeah, so after the conversation, they said the runner at third was out. The runner that crossed home plate was safe, which indicates there's 2 outs and it's 2-0. But now, Herb and the base umpire are face-to-face here talking about it. And Coach Herb has every right to be upset about this.
Yeah, if that's the call, it's a missed call. I hate to say it, but it is a missed call. He tagged him at third, so he should have had no opportunity to score at home. The runner at second tried to go to third, and he got tagged also.
Well, and here's the whole beef right here is when the third baseman fielded the ball, Newton, he tried to tag the runner who got back to the bag, but he went off the bag, went behind the bag, and when he's off the bag, Newton went to tag him. He's now out because he's off the bag. Regardless, he went behind the bag 3 or 4 steps. He's out of the baseline nonetheless.
It's one or the other.
Yeah,
Either way, he's still out.
Either way, he gets tagged off the bag and he's out. It's that self-explanatory.
He's not going to get the call,
No,
unfortunately.
he won't. They're still arguing about it. Coach Herb is right here. It should be into the inning, 1 run in the inning. Instead, it's going to be 2 runs in. You're going to have 2 outs. And it is 2-0.
And they're going to leave it at that, which is not the right call. Well, and sometimes they need to hear it.
So Rodriguez, that ball was hit on the ground at third. He reaches on a fielder's choice.
Correct.
That'll go up top with Aranda, who reached on an E3. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. All of this with only 1 hit in the inning. There's a strike called on the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Aranda. That pitch just comes inside, and it's 1-1. You know what's sad about it is that's 2 games in a row that the umpires have cost you runs. There's a swing and a high pop-up down the left side, and that's going to get out of play, and it'll be 1-2. One of the bad thing is you don't think about it. One pitch, you think about all the pitches thrown in a game. How much one pitch, one call can affect the rest of the changes, the entire outlook of the ball game.
Well,
and here you're in the second inning, but now you have to overcome something like that.
Well, at their release, Anderson's got to throw a handful more pitches now.
Right. Ready for the 1-2. Curve ball just stayed high, and it's 2-2. Now they're getting squeezed at home.
Wow.
Two balls, 2 strikes from Anderson. Here comes the 2-2. Outside, and the count's full. So right here, this is 6 more pitches at least that he's had to throw since that.
And that's going to cause him to leave the game earlier than maybe they wanted to down the road.
Ready for the payoff. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout of the ball game for Anderson. And they get 2 runs on 1 hit.
And
2 walks mixed in. A bad call on the base pass. And it's 2-0. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Medina Valley looking to get their bats going. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Panther Baseball. Got a couple of new sponsors for Medina Valley Baseball, and this one's going to be a reader. This is from GOM Real Estate. Helping you find the place in Texas, we're GOM Real Estate. Our family has helped families like yours for 45 years, and we're here to make sure you've never have to buy or sell solo again. First-time buyer looking to branch out into land or ranch ownership? Let us know. In just a moment, we will be connected, and we'll take care of you. So I'd like to thank GOM Real Estate. And we also have Magnolia Filling Station as a reader. The Magnolia Filling Station features a daily dark roast and Fiorella blend medium roast drip coffee, lattes, iced lattes, cold brews, chai lattes, mochas, teas, and lemonades. Daily made from scratch, pastries, muffins, cookies, cupcakes, and banana bread, just to name a few. Variety of sandwiches to include ham, turkey, Italian, and pimento cheese, and protein lunch boxes, English muffins, breakfast sandwiches, and fresh fruit parfaits. Sit outside on the patio, enjoy the historic downtown Castroville atmosphere, or sit inside and visit with the friendly baristas and locals. Located 1101 Fiorella Street in beautiful downtown Castroville.
Up to bat for your Panthers, number 2, Logan Parkes.
So Pepe Hernandez warms things up here for Eagle Pass. It'll be Logan Pargas to lead things off here for Medina Valley, and the first pitch of the inning is out. That's a strike. That's been a ball the whole game.
When it rains, it pours, Jared.
No, I'm serious. I mean, that's been a ball the entire ball game. Now it's a strike. And now because of that, he gets another called strike farther out.
That was a slider that went a little bit about 6 inches outside the plate. Got called.
He was very consistent with the strike zone up until right now. He's lucky he didn't get that called strike 3.
Well, that was the same pitch he called strike 1 on.
Now it's 1-2. The difference is the catcher set up outside. 1-2 on the way. Swinging a bouncer up the middle. Shortstop with a high hop. Throws on the run to first for the out, and there's 1 away.
Good play by the shortstop from Eagle Pass.
Yeah, that ball kind of took a bad hop on him there, and he made the play.
Excellent play by the shortstop, and a nice throw over to first base to get Pargas out in time.
This will bring up Reese Hatcher. Left-hand batter will stand in against the right-hander.
And I know we get biased sometimes, Jared, because we're the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, but some of these calls.
No, and they're blatantly bad. You have to point it out. And that's part of the game. You know, people can say all day, well, they're umpires. Yeah, but they're making themselves part of the ball game. And the point of having umpires is to really not be noticed.
Absolutely.
And they're making themselves noticed. Here's the 1-0. Down, 2-0.
Hatcher, big left-handed batter here. I believe he's leading the district in RBIs right now, so doing a good job at the plate for the Panthers.
Waiting on the 2-0. Pitch from Hernandez is swung on and hit on the ground between short and third. Shortstop makes a sliding effort, gets up and throws, but not in time. An infield single for Hatcher.
Good play again by the shortstop, moving very quickly to his right. Backhands that ball on a tough throw over to first base. One hops it there, but just not in time. But shortstop looking good for the Eagle Pass.
Yeah, that's all right. After their leadoff hitter. This will bring up Michael Newton. Runner at first. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Panthers. Big, you'd like to get that one of those runs back here and not let Hernandez have a shutdown inning here after they got 2 runs in the top half of the inning. Newton, pitch on the way. Hatcher goes, swing and a miss. Throw down to second. He's under the tag. He's safe. The throw was in time, but the tag was late.
He slid under the tag. He was tagging him on the head when he reached the base, so he was under the tag.
Well, and it was a hit and run because Newton kind of lunged at that ball trying to make contact with it. I don't think if it wasn't hit and run, I don't think he swings at that pitch.
Well, I think he's maybe protecting the runner.
Ready for the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good curveball that time. Had a pitch to hit, though, but missed it. 0-2.
Way out in front of that curveball.
Ready for the 0-2. Here it comes. That's down low. 1-2. Good job by Newton to lay off. Waiting on the 1-2. Hernandez comes set. Kicks and brings it. Just missed with that little cut fastball outside, and it's 2-2. Now all of a sudden he got his strike zone back. He called that a strike on Pargas leading off the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Newton. Outside again with that. I don't know if that's a slider or a cutter because it's not moving much, but it's moving just enough, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, it's not moving as much as a slider should move, but it is have a little bit tail at the end where it should be like a cut fastball. I like to see Hatcher get a bigger lead here. Nobody holding him on.
Ready for the payoff. Newton waits.
Nobody holding him on.
Pitch on the way. Swings and lines. 1 down the right field line, but foul.
About 2 feet foul down just outside of first base. That had been a stand-up triple the way that ball was going right to the corner.
So Newton will see another one. 3-2.
Be ready for an off-speed pitch here.
Hernandez ready. Comes set, checks on the runner. Pitch on the way. Oh, he had buckled his knees there. Wanted to pull the trigger and couldn't with the curveball. And there's 2 away with the strikeout. Second strikeout of the ball game for Hernandez. Both have been looking.
A lot of confidence by the pitcher to throw a curveball with a 3-2 count. Got what he needed.
This will be Addison Medrano, who is a left-hand batter as well. He'll stand in. Runner at second, 2 away. Hernandez with a long look in. And Medrano wisely asks for time, and the home plate umpire grants it. Left-hander stands in again, slightly open stance. Now Hernandez set, pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, gets away, and that's going to allow Hatcher to get to third base on the pass ball. And there's a runner at third base now, and a 1-0 count on Medrano, 2 away. Another one like that gets you a run home.
And they need it. Medrano needs to be selective here.
Waiting on the 1-0. Into the windup, kicks and delivers. Inside, 2-0.
With a 2-0 count here, you're looking for nothing but fastball. Anything else, you're letting go. You've got to try to get that runner in.
Here comes the 2-0. Swings and fouls it back into the screen. Maybe swung at ball 3 there as that pitch was a little high.
A little high and outside. Probably looked like a basketball, though, coming down the pipe there, so couldn't lay off of it, but that's okay. He's still sitting good with a 2-1 count. Nothing changes here. You wait for something you can hit.
2 balls and a strike. Hernandez kicks and delivers, swings and fouls it back to the screen again. Now it's 2-2. Medrano trying to get his team on the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third.
Now the momentum shifts to Hernandez on the mound there because he can come back with an off-speed pitcher.
Ready for the 2-2. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swings and fists one back up the middle. Second baseman has to come hard. Throws on the run to first for the out. And the side has been retired. The Panthers get no runs on a hit, and they leave a man at third. So we'll go to the third inning. 2-0 Eagle Pass. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in a moment.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Big State Electric is raising the bar in the San Antonio electrical industry. Working with local and forward-thinking companies, we are changing the downtown skyline with beautiful and innovative buildings. As well as working with local universities, we are revolutionizing academic sports with cutting-edge and high-tech electrical solutions. Join us as we light up the future one project at a time. Big State Electric, competence and quality since 1966, supporting San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and the Gulf Coast region.
Welcome back to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the third inning. 2-0 Eagle Pass with the lead here. Anderson to warm things up. It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters due up. Rodriguez, Hernandez, and Kiporos.
Get used to it. Gonna have a lot of Hispanic surnames here with this district. Got a lot of good ball players down on the Rio Grande. Jared, might be good to see a 1-2-3 inning. Panthers have yet to have an easy defensive segment.
Yes. Need a quick inning here and get your bats back up to the plate. And that first pitch is low for a ball.
And that's what needs not happen. Anderson needs to have a good inning. He needs to throw strikes. He needs to let his defense help him.
Yes.
If you got to take a little off, let him hit the ball.
That pitch just misses. 2-0. Rodriguez stands in 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice, and he was caught stealing earlier in the ball game. We're only in the third inning, and that seems like it was so long ago.
It does.
3-0 from Anderson. (3-0) on the way. There's a strike called. 3-1.
There you go. One pitch at a time. Just come back with another strike. Let your defense help you out.
Here comes the 3-1. Outside, and he walked him. It's a fourth walk issued by Anderson in the ball game.
Here comes Coach Herb. It's probably time, and it looks like they are going to make a change here. We have somebody coming out of the dugout.
Waiting for a number there. I think that's 13.
13. So 13, Phillips is going to come from the DH position.
Okay.
And he is going to.
Marquardt's going to leave. And I guess Anderson will go to first.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
So Jake Phillips now on the
Now
mound.
pitching for your Medina Valley Panthers, number 13, Jake Phillips.
So Phillips, tall, lanky, right-handed pitcher, going to take his pitches now. And I'm assuming that Anderson will go to first. They may do some other switching, but they're all bunched up around the mound watching Phillips take his warm-up throws. A lot of velocity coming from Phillips there. Coming to the plate will be the pitcher for the Eagles, number 5, Pepe Hernandez. Now we're getting to that twilight hour. Sun is finally set. Now it's that tough time of the evening where it's tough to see a fly ball, especially where they're popped away up there. Again, no wind. The flag in center field is dead still. So whenever someone slides or some dust is kicked up, it just lingers. Phillips still taking his throws. So we got a pitching change, which means every pitching change is sponsored by Peerless Equipment. I'd like to thank Peerless Equipment for sponsoring Panther Baseball. If y'all interested in sponsoring Panther Baseball, give Jeff Stivers a call. Phillips done with his warm-up throws. Guzman's going to go up to the mound. They're going to discuss what he's going to call in their signals between the pitcher and the catcher. And it does look like, so Michael Newton will go to first base, and I believe Anderson will go to third, so that's going to be what they'll do. Phillips enters the game at pitcher's mound. Newton to third, Anderson. Sorry, Newton to first, Anderson to third. So first pitch to Pepe Hernandez is going to be a strike thrown by Phillips. Phillips pitching now from the stretch with the runner at first base. Checks his runner, 0-1 count. Pitch on the way, it's going to be inside, and they'll even things up at 1-1. Hernandez getting his signals from his coach. Runner taking about a 3-step lead over at first base. Phillips with the throw. Runner's going to be going. Guzman with the throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. It was a high outside pitch. Guzman unable to field, get that ball pulled out of the air and score up and throw the ball down to second. So it's a tough play for Guzman with the pitch being high and quite a bit outside. So they'll bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Now runner at second. Hernandez will step back in the right-hander's batter's box. Pitch by Phillips is on the way. Fastball swung and missed, even up the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hernandez. Runner at second. Nobody out. Phillips on the mound.
Phillips ready for the 2-2. Just missed off the outside corner, and the count's gone full, 3-2.
Just missed.
Rodriguez at second. Ready for the 3-2. Here it comes. Swings and lines one into center field. That's a base hit. Lange will play it. They're going to wave the runner home. Here comes the throw. It's in time. Put it on him. He's out at the plate. What a throw by Lange in center field to gun down the runner on one hop at the plate to save the run. The runner at second. It's a single. He goes to second on the throw home. The out's made, and there's one away.
Good throw by the freshman center fielder. There was only one place he could put that ball in order to get him out, and that's exactly where he put the ball.
Well, and he had to take a funny step out there because the ball took a funny hop. He actually backed up. He couldn't get his momentum behind it, and he still made a strong throw home, basically flat-footed.
Good job stopping that run from scoring. Can't get over the throw. It was outstanding.
Swing and that. Well, he didn't swing. That pitch came inside, and he spun out of there, and it's 1-0.
So Hernandez.
Phillips with a little more velocity than Anderson had.
Hernandez able to get to second base on that throw to home. So they have a runner at second now.
This is Kipuros. That's lined straight into the Eagle Pass dugout.
That hit the back of the inside of the dugout.
I mean, heads up in there. 1-1.
All those Eagle Pass Eagles are hanging out over the wall of that dugout, and it went right over their heads and hit the back of the dugout. Wow.
Yeah, that came in there in a hurry. A ball and a strike. Batter's 0 for 1. He grounded out to short his only time in. He takes a ball outside. Throw down to second behind the runner. Good throw by Guzman, but it was late.
Almost got him.
That was close. Closer than what you normally see on a play like that.
Caught him napping over at second base. Almost got him thrown out.
Ready for the 2-1. Swings and bounces one to second. Second baseman up with it. Throws to first for the out. The runner moves to third, but there are 2 away.
Nice easy play there for Brody Rips. Fields it and calmly throws it over the first base. The runner was actually stealing from second to third on the pitch, so he easily gets to third base. But like you said, Jared, there is 2 outs.
So bring up Alex Mayen. Singled his only time in and scored their first run. Phillips trying to work around a leadoff walk that was issued by Anderson. The runner on the base is his responsibility. There's a strike through there on the fastball, and it's 0-1. Phillips will work from the windup with the runner at third base. 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss and a pitch up in his eyes, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, couldn't catch up to the high fastball. Now he's way behind in the count.
On the way. Swings and pops one up right side. Hatcher under it, coming in hard, and he's in as and out of his glove in right field. They're going to get into a rundown here, and they get the out, but the run scores. That's going to go as an error. It was in his glove and fell out. That goes as an E9. No, that's an E7. Yeah, E9, you're right. It's an E9 out there.
That goes back to the twilight. I mean, he looked like he had it at first, and he lost it, and he had to jump to his left to try to find that ball at the last second. and he just stabbed at it.
Kind of snow coned it, and it popped out.
It popped out, but, I mean, this is a time of the night that it's really hard to see, and for whatever reason, because of the lighting, I think, in this field, it makes it very difficult for outfielders to find fly balls at this time.
And they do get one run on one hit. Air mixed in there. And they leave nobody on base, and so we will go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Eagle Pass. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, two legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field. 3-0 Eagle Pass leading Medina Valley. This will be Sean Anderson, his first plate appearance of the ball game. It'll be number 9, and then up top with Lange and Rips.
Pepe Hernandez back on the plate for the Eagles. Hernandez doing a good job throwing lots of strikes.
Yes, he has done a good job staying in the strike zone. There's a swing and a foul tip in the catcher's mitt, and it's 0-1.
Panthers finally getting through the lineup. This is the 9th batter for the Panthers.
Yep, they've only had 2 base runners up to this point. There's a swing and a foul tip off the catcher's mitt and back to the screen here, and it's 0-2. Anderson on the hook for the loss here. Would like to help his own cause here. Ready for the 0-2. Swings and lines one up the middle. Past a diving second baseman and into center field for a base hit. Good job on a 0-2 count to get enough of that to get on base.
And not to mention, Jared, we have the number 9 batter. When that should be one of the outs that you should get. Panthers did a great job. Number 9 batter comes up the plate, gets on base with nobody out. It's exactly what you want. You have your leadoff batter up now.
Yeah, Lange will come up. He flew out to center field his only time in. Hit the ball well, but right at him. He'll bat here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Checking his notebook from signs from the coach.
Well, and I wouldn't be surprised. Third baseman's playing up in the grass. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to move the runner over here and get him home.
If they do, needs to take that ball with him down the first base line. Third base is in the grass.
Left-hander waits. Pitch on the way, up and in, ball 1.
High and inside, backed him out of there. That was close. Start hearing the where it calls.
1-0. Strike through there. Nice two-seam fastball that time. Ball had a little bit of movement running back towards, away from the batter, and it's 1-1.
Lange, left-handed batter here.
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. So swung over the top of that. Kind of pulled the string. 1-2.
Not to mention he took a rip at that ball.
Yeah. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Hit him.
Got him.
Hit him on that lead elbow that time, and he'll put a runner on. First hit by pitch of the ball game.
That's sponsored by State Farm.
Hazel Russell.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 1, Brody.
Thanks to Hazel Russell State Farm Insurance for sponsoring the hit by pitches for Panther Baseball.
That'll bring up Brody Rips. Brody walked his only time in on 4 pitches. He stole a base. He's got runners at first and second with nobody out. In Dwayne, I wouldn't be surprised if he bunts here.
You have to.
you have to, move these two runners into scoring position, and now the coach is going to call time and come out and
he
talk
knows it
here.
too. Yeah, he knows it too. He's going to try to put defensive strategy to defense.
Well, and you got a
defend against the bunt here.
Well, and you got a fast runner here. So the thing is if you're going to sacrifice, you sacrifice. Get the bunt down first. But he's got enough speed to where he could beat this out.
Yes. And so that's a couple things you need to think about. I mean, in order to try to beat it out, you need to bunt down the third base line, but you have a runner on second, so you can't bunt it down the third base line. You'd rather sacrifice yourself, if anything. So you're going to bunt it down the first base line, move the runner over, and if you get there at first before the throw, great. If not, you got the runner moved over. So the Eagles meeting at pitcher's mound, and the Panthers meeting over in the third base coaching box. We've got a couple of strategic discussions going on.
As the powwow's over, head coach will head back to the dugout. And we're ready to go as Rips will dig in here. 2 on, nobody out. Medina Valley trailing 3-0. They got the first 2 aboard here in the bottom of the third. You get the feeling here you got to get something out of this. Spins and looks the runner back to second. Nobody even made a break for the bag.
No. He's just trying to hold the runner at second closer.
Well, some of that might have been to try to get Rips to show if he was going to bunt.
There you go. Absolutely.
Checks the runner at second.
Corner's playing way in.
Kicks and delivers. Takes a strike on the outside corner that probably wasn't a strike, and it's 0-1.
That was about 3 inches outside the plate.
It's tough because that's been called a ball already in this game. That's a tough one to start out the at-bat on. 0-1. Now he squares to bunt. He turns and looks the runner back to second. That's what they wanted.
So now the Eagle Pass coaches are calling defensive.
Well, and you see the third baseman's moved in on the grass, and now he's flashing out signs to the rest of the infield.
He's still playing on the edge of the grass as his
first baseman's up in front of the
way up.
Yeah. They bunts it back. They had that wheel move on. The shortstop went over to cover third as he came up.
Corners were crashing hard. Shortstop went over to cover third.
But now it's 0-2.
Yeah, couldn't get the bunt down.
Now with 2 strikes, the bunt's probably gone here, and Brody's got to protect.
You know, you got a runner at second. A ground ball to the right side still moves a runner over to third base as if a bunt would have done. You just got to beat the double play.
Yeah, you got to beat the double play. Ready for the 0-2.
You know, it's not terrible that we're 0-2 now as far as the count goes.
Rips asked for time. And the umpire wants the dugout to be quiet, I think.
Or he wants to keep them in the dugout. I think that's what it is. Panthers doing what they can in the dugout to try to help out their team.
Ready for the 0-2. Spins and looks the runner back. Nobody close.
With an 0-2 count, they were defending the bunt again. Now they're moving back, but both corners are still up way in the grass. Now
and the shortstop was still running behind on that wheel play.
Still rotating.
Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one foul down the right side. That'll slice out a play and would do it again at 0-2.
That would have been deadly if it had stayed in
and that's
fair territory.
That's the thing here, too. And now you swing away. You have your number 2 hitter up to the plate. Waiting on the 0-2.
Corner's playing way back now.
Phillips waiting on deck, and time asked for by Rips again. It's Hernandez taking a long time to look in a few times.
Strategy going on all over the place.
Oh, 2 on the way. High, 1-2. Fastball upstairs.
Good take not to bite on the high fastball.
You get the feeling from the crowd that this is the moment in the ball game here. You know, this, yeah.
A good momentum shift would be nice right here.
Ready for the 1-2.
Calls timeout again, steps out. Playing mind games with the pitcher and the catcher here. Good job by Rips until they tell him he can't.
Ready for the 2-2. Pitch on the way. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job laying off those pitches. Huge hole between shortstop and third base. Shortstop holding the runner on second, trying to keep him tight, leaving a big gap there between shortstop and third base. If Rips can get in front of a ball here.
Well, Rips was behind 0-2. He's worked it even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 from Hernandez. Swings and hits one high in the air to center. Center fielder camps out under it. Makes the catch for the out. The runners will not tag up in advance as that ball was hit too shallow, and a good throw probably would have had him. So a fly out to center. The runner's still at first and second. There's one away. And it'll bring up Jake Phillips. Phillips 0 for 1. He struck out looking his only time up. He'd like a chance here to redeem himself and drive home some runs.
Yeah, that's a big out there
Now
for the Eagles.
Panthers, number 13, Jake Phillips.
Well, it all goes back to not being able to get the bunt down.
Yeah, absolutely, Jared. That would have been the difference maker.
Because you'd still have one out, but you'd have second and third, sacrifice fly, pass ball, anything, get your run home.
They easily could have tagged up from third on that last hit, the last swing there by Rips.
Yeah, they would have tested him if he was at third. Pitch on the way to Phillips. Inside. Oh, that ball was up and in. That's a strike call.
Wow.
Not the time to get inconsistent behind the plate. Ready for the 0-1.
I think even my mom heard that one, Jared.
0-1 on the way. That's a strike called over the outside corner.
Good
that
pitch.
was a good pitch.
That was that cut fastball or that little slider, whatever he's throwing. It's a good pitch. It catches him off guard.
So now Phillips in a hole 0-2. And that's what Hernandez has done here. When he got first and second, he got ahead of the next 2 batters now. 0-2 on the way. Swings and chops one to first. Bobbles it, steps on the bag for the out, and that's all they'll get. So a ground out to first. The runners go to second and third, but now there's 2 away. And it brings up Johnny Guzman, the cleanup hitter. He grounded out to first his only time in. He's got a chance here to drive in a couple. Medina Valley's had base runners in every inning. They've left both of them on base in scoring position. You got 2 more here. You got to get some 2-out hits to get some runs home.
Big at bat here for Guzman.
Single hit by pitch. And then a fly out and a ground out. Second and third, 2 away. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swings and bounces one high in the air. Third baseman fields it, throws on the run, low, dive, out at first base. Good play by the third baseman to charge that hard and make the throw on the run, and even better play by the first baseman to dig it out of the dirt over there at first. And the Panthers turned away. No runs on a hit and a walk. They leave 2 more on base. And so we'll go to the 4th inning, 3-0. Eagle Pass. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field. Phillips warming it up here to go to the top of the 4th.
like to
Need
thank
to
our
update the scoreboard here to make it 3-0 Eagle Pass on top.
thank again our title sponsor, North Park Chevrolet, sponsoring Medina Valley baseball and softball, and really all sports all year long.
They've been with us since the beginning of doing Medina Valley Broadcast
7 years
Network.
they've been doing it for us.
Yep.
Awesome title sponsor North Park is. That actually made me make a decision. We bought a vehicle from them not too long ago. Doing a great job for the community. Maybe I'll get a discount now, huh?
You already bought.
Too late. I'll have to buy another one eventually.
Too late. Oh, up near the coconut, and he bails out, and it's 1-0.
Phillips back out on the mound, very high and inside pitch.
I've
there.
taken one of those to the head.
Yeah, well,
they're not that bad.
That's why we know you're the way you are.
That's why you wear a helmet.
That's why you're the way you are.
That's outside, and it's 2-0. No, the one that got me was a looping curveball. I literally squatted down, and it came down and hit me right on the top of the head.
There's not any of those that feel good.
2-0 on the way. Up high, 3-0. So Phillips, first 3 pitches, having a hard time finding the strike zone here. This is Caleb Salinas. He walked his only time in. He just walked again for the second time in the ball game. And there's one on. That's the
what we can't
5th
have.
walk issued by Panther pitching in the ball game.
Especially the leadoff batter cannot allow them to get on base, and because that gets things going and leaves opportunities for them to do all kinds of steals and bunts and move runners around. We're going to have a change out here. It looks like number 16 is going into the game, which is Miguel Dominguez is going to go to left field, and whoever was in left field is going to go to the bullpen. So that's Medrano. Addison Medrano is going to go to the bullpen.
Well, and now
so Dominguez and left.
And you got Demasi coming to the plate. He's the catcher. Runner at first with nobody out. Demasi walked his only time in. No official at bat in the ball game, just a plate appearance.
Yeah. Baby, you got this, babe.
Still dusty here. We need some rain bad.
Now those Eagle Pass uniforms look black, Jared.
They do.
Now the sun's not
in this.
I think it's a charcoal gray with an orange pinstripe. That's what it actually is. We thought it was brown, but it's not.
Phillips looks that runner back.
You mix those two colors together and you get a brown tint.
Big gaps in there, baby.
Pitch on the way. Inside corner called strike. 0-1. Got a call there.
Got a call.
Waiting on the 0-1. Phillips pitch on the way, and that's bunted in the air. Guzman, it's foul. He dove at it and got it to his glove, but he couldn't hang on.
It hit his glove in the finger, in the fingers part of the glove, and it bounced out.
Yep.
Good effort by Guzman.
Yeah, excellent effort from behind the plate to try to get to that. Yeah. Now it's 0-2. It falls for a strike.
He's shaking his head. He knew he could have caught that ball. It was a tough play.
Waiting on the 0-2. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Blocked by Guzman, but it does bounce away far enough for the runner to advance to second. A wild pitch.
Yeah, that was a wild pitch. It landed about 2 feet.
Yeah, he threw it about 56 feet.
Yeah, and got away from Guzman, but he couldn't. He blocked it with his chest, but it tapered off to the right side a little bit. There's no way he can get the runner at second.
Ready for the 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Bunts it foul, that's it out. It's a strikeout, and there's one away.
You got a 3-0 lead. You have 2 strikes, and you're still trying to bunt him?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. And a runner at second. I mean, he's in scoring position. Let him swing the bat.
That makes no sense.
Now you made him bunt, and he's out.
Is that a strikeout?
Yeah.
Okay, considered a strikeout, huh?
Yeah, foul on the second strike when you bunt is a strikeout. First strikeout by Phillips in the ball game, and he'll bring up Manny Fernandez. He flew out to right his only time in. That's up and in for a ball, 1-0. Runner still at second now with one away. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Good stop by Guzman. It's 2-0. Nobody's had a 1-2-3 inning yet in this ball game. There's been a base runner on every half inning.
That's why we're only in the the top of the fourth.
Spins, no throw to second. Nobody's home. Fortunately, he didn't let go of that.
That would have been in center field.
2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1.
Good pitch.
He was taking all the way, too.
That's a pitch he wants back.
2 balls and a strike. Kicks and delivers. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Fernandez.
Phillips with a little bit extra oomph on that ball, a little high velocity.
And I just saw Rodriguez is on deck. He just came over here to get that ball. Look at all that extra he's got on his elbow right there. He's not afraid to get hit.
Nope, they'll lean into him.
Yep. He's the only one wearing that, too, one of them. And there's a good stop by Guzman. Throw down to second. Got him.
Got him.
Picked him off of second base. As the ball kind of got away from Guzman, but it didn't go that far, and the runner lingered off of second base, and Guzman threw behind him, and what a throw.
I'm going to tell you something, Jared. That dust had something to do with it because he could not see where that ball was. He thought it got past Guzman, and he couldn't. You can't see it. All that dust was in the way because it's only from about 2 to 3 feet high down to the ground where that dust is thick.
Well, now a payoff pitch up coming, and there's 2 away. Nobody on.
Good presence of mind to see him leaning out far off the base to throw it down there.
Well, how about he's done that twice? How about the throw to put it on the third base side? I mean a strike. That's low, and he walked him. Second walk issued in the inning.
That's kind of been the old thorn on our side is not throwing the strikes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's 6 walks in the ball game, 6 free passes. They only have 2 hits in the ball game.
It's not like they're killing the ball. We're giving them the runs.
Ethan Rodriguez reached on a fielder's choice his only time in. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first with 2 down, and there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch. That was that high velocity fastball that came through right there and couldn't catch up to it.
Go to my bag of goodies.
Let me know if you have any alcohol in there.
I have none.
Next pitch, beautiful pitch on the outside. Pitch, on the outside corner, gets in the 0-2 now with 2 outs.
Looks the runner back to first.
I don't think he's going to be running, but if you have any speed at first, it'd be a good opportunity for the Eagles. Not a big lead at all.
0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning, so they get no runs on no hits, 2 walks, and they leave a man at first. And so we will go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Eagle Pass. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with 0 down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Panther Baseball. We're going into the bottom of the 4th here, and I got another reader for you from our new sponsor, Gom Realty. Did you know we offer a wide range of services tailored to meet your residential and commercial needs? From start to finish, our dedicated team provides complete support with personalized expert advice, applying our extensive knowledge of the local market to help you secure the best deal possible. Get to know us a little better at GalmRealty.com. Thanks to Galm Realty for sponsoring Panther Baseball.
And so we come back here for the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up. It'll be Logan Pargas, Reese Hatcher, and Michael Newton coming to the plate. Is that Hernandez still out there? Yes.
Yes.
It is Pepe Hernandez still out there to warm things up.
Hey, Blue. I don't know if you want to tell that guy in the right, the headlights. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just letting you know.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 2.
Get him to turn the headlights, especially since our batters are up.
Yeah.
I waited till this
Yeah,
happened.
there's some headlights on out there in right field.
Trying to get a little hometown help here. The headlights in the right field is a vehicle with the lights on, and it's shining right into the right-handed batter's box.
Yeah, and, that's a...
I waited till our guys came out to bat before I said anything. Turn them off.
Pargas will get ready to stand in here against Hernandez. They literally have to go about all the... Now they're getting some help from some people to go over there and tell them to turn them off. There you go.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Dwayne. Much appreciated.
We're going to get some hits now, Jared.
Now we're here later.
No, that just means we're going to get some hits.
Pargas will stand in 0 for 1. He grounded out to short his only time in.
I'll take any credit for hits this inning.
Pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a foul straight back to the screen. It's 0-1.
Pargas took a rip at that ball.
Yeah, he's up there ready to hit.
Yep, jumping on that first strike.
Well, you got your heart of your order up here, middle of the lineup. You need to get some people on base. Panthers have left 4 runners in scoring position through 3 innings, and there's a pitch low, 1-1. That was a close pitch. Good eye by Pargas there. Here comes the 1-1. Down and out with that curveball, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and he hasn't thrown that curveball a whole lot. It's been that little slider on the fastball.
When he's missed, it hasn't been like that. That's the first time he's really missed badly. 2-1 on the way. Swings and lines, one into right field for a base hit, so Dwayne's 1 for 1. Pargas 1 for 2 now in the ball game. That's the 3rd hit of the game for the Panthers. And they got the leadoff batter aboard here in the bottom of the 4th.
Exactly, Jared. You get that leadoff batter on base, now you have some options. We got to get at least one across. You don't have to get them all right here. So you got a little bit of time left in the game, but you got to get at least one.
You got to start chipping away here. Hatcher 1 for 1. An infield single his only time in and stole a bag. Was left at third base later on in the inning. He'll bat here. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Took a rip at a high fastball, and it's 0-1.
Swung at a ball.
He was there ready to hit.
He was.
He was guessing fastball, got it, and just took a hack.
And we're not playing small ball here. We need to get some hits, score some runs.
Ready for the 0-1. Hernandez checks the runner at first, then comes set at the letters. Inside, 1-1.
We got to wear that ball.
You need to pay attention because he didn't come set for a second that time. Didn't get that balk call, but they need to watch that.
I think that's the catcher's going to go talk to him and tell him you need to come set. Calls time, goes out to the mound, reminding him you got to come set. Didn't get that call again.
No, I've noticed sometimes they let that slide once or twice, and if they keep doing it, then they call it.
Well, you can warn them.
Yeah. Ready for the 1-1.
No lead at first.
1-1 on the way. Swinging a foul tip at the feet of the catcher. There's a curveball that time, and it's 1-2.
Just got a piece of that ball.
So now 1-2 to the left-hand batter. Checks the runner at first. Now he's ready. Pitch on the way. Curveball swung on and lined into center field for a base hit. With the play in front of him, Pargas will stop at second, and back-to-back singles to start the inning for the Panthers.
Nice piece of hitting by Hatcher there. just a little bit outside on that fastball and went with the pitch and took it just to the shortstop side of second base.
And he had 2 strikes. He just shortened up and poked that ball where nobody was at.
That's all you got to do. You just got to square that ball up and let it do the work and find a hole out there.
That'll bring up Michael Newton, who struck out looking his only time in.
Now the Eagles are getting their bullpen activated now.
Yep.
Panthers have got 2 on with nobody out.
Newton, historically a good hitter for the Panthers, came through a lot last year in some big situations.
You ready, Tom? Be a walk.
Hernandez comes set. Long look at the runner at second. Now he turns and.
Yeah, that second baseman was over behind first base.
Well, the shortstop was over here by the third baseman.
Oh, they need to be careful at first because that second baseman was all the way behind the runner, just taking a 3-step lead. They may have a pickoff play. Not anymore, though.
Turns and looks him back.
There's nobody covering second base.
Yeah.
Get a big lead.
Newton ready. Hernandez set. Finally brings the pitch home. There's a swing and a bouncer to third. Third baseman picks it up, throws it to the shortstop covering the bag for the out. So they get a fielder's choice. It goes 5-6 for the put out. Very unconventional for the out at third, but a good heads-up play by the shortstop to come over and cover.
Yeah, the Eagles are playing some good defense. They're not letting Medina Valley get anything on trash.
You're exactly right. Now there's one away, runners at first and second. Here's Medrano, who grounded out to second his only time in. What Medina Valley hasn't gotten is that hit with runners in scoring position. They just haven't been able to break through. Oh, there was a cement mixer. He kind of checked his swing and foul-tipped it, and that's one that needed to be deposited in the left field. 0-1. He threw a hanging curveball that time. Pitch on the way, down and out, 1-1.
Didn't get him to chase it. Good take. Well, they're holding the runner on at second a little bit tighter.
Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a fastball up and in.
Yeah.
Handcuffed him, and it's 1-2.
Now here comes either the looper or the slider here. Shorten up your swing, choke up a little bit, and just punch it.
Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Down and out, 2-2. Thrown around 65 pitches now in the ball game as Hernandez. Two. Medrano waits. Here it comes. Down, 3-2.
Good take, just off the plate.
Yeah, the Eagle Pass crowd wanted that call. That's a close one. So a payoff pitch upcoming here. Runners at first and second with one away. Waiting on the 3-2. Spin, throw back. He's safe. Just got in there. One of the few times the shortstop actually did break toward the bag. And that's the thing is with them doing that earlier and nobody coming back, it kind of lulls the runner to sleep over there. Now,
smart play to call that play.
Sneak in. Here comes the 3-2. High, and he walked him. So the bases are loaded with one away.
Good at bat by Medrano.
Yeah, he was behind 1-2 and worked a walk.
Good at bat.
Second walk of the game issued by Hernandez. Waiting to see if then they're going to have a mound visit here. Ooh, we just got a little blast of cool air through. That feels good.
Where did that come from?
That's the front that's coming. Hopefully the wind doesn't come with it.
Like one of those when someone leaves the door open, all of a sudden it's like, wow.
Yeah. And so they'll come out to talk. Medina Valley threatening. This is their best chance of the ball game here. They've got the bases loaded with one away. Sean Anderson will come to the plate. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game. He singled his only time up. He's on the hook for this game, so he's got a chance here to help his own cause.
Absolutely.
Trying to get that no decision in the ball game and get his team back tied and then ahead.
And if you Eagle Pass, you need to decide whether you're going to play up and try to cut the runner off at the plate, or you're going to play back and sacrifice a run to get a double play.
Here's the thing. You're up 3-0.
Yeah, that's what
if you give up a run, kind of so what?
Right.
I would sit back here, play for the double play depth. If you only get the one out, now there's 2 outs and you got 1 run across, even if they just get the out at second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They need to get at least 1 is what they're talking about.
Because the thing is here, the big key to this inning for Eagle Pass is get out of this inning with a lead.
Yeah, and just like the Panther situation when Eagle Pass, that base is loaded, if it comes back to the pitcher, you're thrown to home.
Yeah.
You're going to try to cut off the lead runner if it's hit by a line shot back to you.
Right, depending on the situation you're put in. But and they're going to sit back and play double play depth, which they should.
And now they're coming up. They're playing right on the edge of the grass.
The corners are, but the middle infield's playing for the double play.
Yep.
High for a ball to Anderson. It's 1-0.
Little breaking pitch. It didn't break down.
Well, and he started throwing some of those.
Yeah.
He hung one earlier.
Well, he got a strikeout with it, so now he thinks he's going to keep coming back with it because it worked.
Here comes the 1-0. Outside, 2-0.
Now you got a hitter's count with bases loaded. You sit back and you're waiting for something you could drive.
Well, and this is where you're looking dead red here on the fastball, and when you get it, you gotta hammer it.
Be patient.
Hernandez into the windup. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he foul tips it in the mitt. Kind of high and in fastball.
Yeah, he swung at ball 3, looks like, but
2-1.
I mean, you're trying to help the team out, so it looked like a good pitch as it was coming off his hand.
Waiting on the 2-1. Hernandez kind of with that Andy Pettit stare over the glove. Here's the 2-1. High, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job laying off that one.
Well, like you said, they got someone warming up down here. 3 balls and a strike with the bases loaded and 1 away. Anderson waits. Here's the pitch. Outside, and he walked him. And the Panthers on the board. It's 3-1.
Another huge at-bat by drawing the walk. That's 2 this inning that they stayed in there and were selective.
Back-to-back walks, and that's going to be it for Hernandez.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 5.
Back to the top of the order for the Panthers.
Well, Lange will step in here.
Let's hear for those Panthers.
And that's going to do it for Hernandez. And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back with a pitching change. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with 0 down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field. Pitching change. Jay Jaquez comes in to pitch, a right-hander, comes straight off the bench.
Pitching change brought to you by Peerless Equipment. Thank you to Peerless Equipment, sponsoring Panther Baseball. You know them?
I know them. I work for them. Know them for a long time. Been there for 11 years now.
Wow. So to the top of the order for the Panthers with a left-handed batter in Lange.
Easton Lange will stand in here with the bases loaded and one away. A 3-1 ball game. A run in the inning. Lange has flown out to center and been hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Left-hand batter. Slightly open stance. The freshman with a chance to put his mark on the ball game. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1.
Good take, not being overly aggressive with bases loaded.
All of these runners are the responsibility of Hernandez. He put them on. If the Panthers would score the 3 runs on base, he would still be in line for the loss. Up and out of there, 2-0.
Now be patient. You got the hitter's count, 1 out. Be patient, something you can drive. He's not going to throw anything off speed. He's going to try to fit one in there, so be patient. Let's get some of these runs in.
2 balls and no strikes. Lange waits. Curveball stayed high, 3-0.
He did try to mix it up.
Yeah.
Didn't work, though.
The crowd wanted the call, but that ball stayed high.
It stayed high. It didn't work.
3-0.
Yeah, now you watch one.
Yeah, you got to be taken all the way here. There's no reason to swing the bat here on 3-0. Make him throw you a strike. He's come into the ball game and hasn't found the strike zone yet. There he did. Oh, he walked him. That was a ball.
We got 1 call back right there.
Yep. There you go.
Still owes 2 more.
That's 3 walks in a row. Walks in another run, and it's 3-2.
Let's hear it, Panther fans. Let's hear it.
Usually on 3-0, you at least get a neighborhood call. He did not get that.
If anything, it was a little low.
Yeah.
But here we go now.
And now you got the tying run at third.
We got a 3-2 ball game.
Bases still loaded with 1 away, and here is Brody Rips. Rips has walked and flown out, and he takes a strike. 0-1. Kind of sarcastic cheer from the Eagle Pass crowd. No balls and a strike. Bases loaded. Jaquez will step off. Oh, 1. Swings and bounces one foul up the third base line, and it's 0-2. That fly out to center field he had the last time at bat, that would work just fine right here. You got to get that tying run across. You'd like for a bigger inning, but the main thing, you got to get that tying run home here.
Just don't want a double play.
Ready for the 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swings and fouls one out of play down the right field line. We'll do it again at 0-2.
Just a little bit behind that. He squared it up. He was just a little bit behind it. Again, like you said, he lined it out to over the dugout there on the first base side.
Ready for the 0-2. Jaquez comes set at the letters. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits one high in the air, shallow right center.
They're tagging up.
Center fielder coming in for it, makes the catch. Runner's going to come home. Here comes the throw. It's not a good one. The cutoff man bobbles it, and the run will score. A sacrifice fly, and it's 3-3.
Great at bat, Rips the sacrifice fly.
And you had the runner go from second to third, so now you got a pass ball or something can get you the lead, or just a base hit.
Phillips.
Gets the RBI on the sac fly.
Coach Herb's going to call time.
3-3 ball game, and it'll bring up Jake Phillips.
He's going to talk to Jake Phillips at the plate.
Phillips has struck out and grounded out to first in this ball game.
I think he may have him take here. Me try to get this run in from third, have the runner at first, get hung up in a pickle over there, and try to get this run across. We'll see what happens here. Now,
Phillips.
Yep.
0 for 2. Catcher's going to flash out some signs here because the double steal.
Right. Now they're going to try to defend against it. So they may just let that runner go to second.
One Rips with speed down there. And I guarantee you he's going to try to steal. The big key is
Yeah, and that they
Whirling dervish, no throw. Can't do that anymore in Major League Baseball.
No.
That's not a thing. You can still do it here. That's because in high school you can still do that. Pitch on the way. Swings and fouls it back to the screen. 0-1.
That was his pitch. That was right down the middle. Just got underneath it a little bit.
Phillips.
So nothing moving on that. Runner didn't go.
Trying to deliver a big blow here. 0-1. Looks to third. No throw to first.
Yeah, they tried it again to see if they can catch that runner leading off first base.
One on the way. Runner goes. Swinging a line drive out in the right center. Center fielder going back under it. Makes the catch for the out in the side. Has been retired. He put a charge into it, but to the deepest part of the ballpark. But the Panthers get 3 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks mixed in, and they leave 2 on base. And so we will go to the 5th inning, tied at 3. New ball game here. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 5th inning. Phillips on the mound here for the Panthers. Now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, we're back to a new ball game. I see both teams are going to start looking to play small ball here just to get a run across.
Yep.
Well, Panthers need a 3-up, 3-down. They need it in the worst way.
They need it in the worst way. You need to face the minimum here, and the big thing is you can't walk people anymore at this stage. They've come back to bite you already in this game.
2 games.
You can't give away free passes. This is going to be the top of the order here. It's going to be Aranda, Rodriguez, and Hernandez due up 1, 2, 3 hitters in the lineup.
So the Eagles have who they want up to the plate this inning.
Aranda is 0 for 2 in the ball game. He reached on an error and struck out. Left-hand batter stands in to face Phillips, the right-hand pitcher. That's up and out of there, ball 1. Got to throw strikes here in this situation.
Do what you can, not get the leadoff runner on.
1-0. Pitch on the way. Up and out of there, and it's 2-0.
2 pitches high and outside.
Well, he's just leaving that shoulder. He's got to bring it through. I think the catcher's gone out there to tell him.
Yeah, it's a good job by Guzman to recognize that, to try to settle him down, let him know what he's doing.
Ready for the 2-0. It's a little better, but it's still up and out of there, 3-0.
You know he's taking here, so you need to serve one up, keep him in the batter's box.
Here comes the 3-0. That's through there for a strike.
Yeah, took a lot off that pitch. Did what he needed to do.
Well, at this point of the ball game, make him put the ball in play. Let your defense make a play.
Absolutely, Jared.
3-1 on the way. Up and out of there. Ball 4. Leadoff walk to the leadoff hitter.
Here comes Coach Herb again. Looks like they had somebody in the bullpen. So
Well,
let's see if he makes a pitching change.
I think he did. I think he signaled for a right-hander to the umpire. And they are going to bring in a new pitcher.
So number 6.
Number 6 is going into left field.
Number 6 is Miguel Gonzalez. Is going to go to left field.
And then coming in to pitch, let's see if I can get his number off. He got to take off his white armband. That's number 4.
Addison Medrano is coming out of the bullpen.
Okay. Which is, he was warming up earlier.
Yes, he was.
Yep. So Medrano will come in with a runner at first and nobody out. He's a left-hander. And we're going to take a quick break. Or do you want to do one of the reader? We need to read for
We do have
Gom
one more
Real
for
Estate.
Gom Real Estate. Let me pull it up here. Again, appreciate Gom Real Estate for playing some baseball with us here. Gom Real Estate, we listen to your needs, answer questions, provide personalized advice every step of the way because your goals are our goals. Explore our current listings and fill out a home valuation form at GomRealty.com, and let's turn your real estate dreams into reality together. Thanks to Gom Real Estate right there on Highway 90 in Castroville. Appreciate the sponsorship.
So we'll see a left-hander here in Medrano. He's going to face Adrian Rodriguez to start here. He's got a runner at first and nobody out. That's the go-ahead run. Panthers just tied the ball game, put up a 3 spot in the bottom of the 4th. You don't want to give this lead back and give the momentum that you gained back to them.
No, you have the momentum right now on your side. You definitely don't want to get it up. And Jared, we didn't talk about it earlier, but they have a game tomorrow. They have a game tomorrow
against Navarro at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock here at Medina Valley. So another ball game for the Panthers.
Now that's a tournament game that I think got messed up because of the wind a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure about that, but that sounds good. And then followed up on 318 and 321 series against Laredo LBJ. So I believe that's Tuesday here at Medina Valley, and then Friday at Laredo LBJ.
Yep. That's the way that this district chooses to do it, is to play a home and away the same week with the same team. There's 2 ways to look at that. 1, you get it out of the way.
Yep.
And 2, it matters a little more because now you can't throw your same pitcher against them twice. You gotta
That's exactly right.
It makes you have to have more pitching.
You got to have a deeper bullpen now.
I mean, granted, you're going to start one and the other, the same week, but now the same team gets to see your whole pitching staff, basically. First pitch from Medrano to Rodriguez is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, good pitch by the left-hander.
Rodriguez has reached on a fielder's choice and walked. He's 0 for 1.
Throw over to first. Good move.
Good move. And, I mean, that's a lefty looking at you.
Yeah.
You never know.
You can get a lot of outs if you got a good move as a lefty. Trying to hold them tight, trying to defend against any steal opportunity here with nobody out.
No balls and a strike to the right-hand batter. Squares to bunt, bunts it. Back to the pitcher. Medrano fields it, throws to first for the out. Good. The sacrifice is good. It goes 1-3 for the putout. Runner at second now with 1 away.
They got the out they needed. However, they did move the runner over to second base. Now they have a runner in scoring position. And they got what they wanted. Leadoff runner on and moved him over to second. Now it brings about the starting pitcher, Pepe Hernandez.
Hernandez stands in here. First pitch to him is low in the dirt. Good stop by Guzman to keep that ball in front of him. Hernandez has walked and singled. He's 1 for 1. Ready for the 1-0. Medrano brings it outside, 2-0.
Pitching change sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Like a changeup
It
that
is.
time.
It's exactly what it looked like, a changeup. It was
Straight.
way out in front of it.
2-1. Ready for the 2-1 pitch. Kicks and delivers. Had him out in front of that one, too, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think that was more of a curveball by Medrano. At the last minute, just kind of swept down. It's an odd pitch.
It is an odd pitch.
It's almost like a fork ball. Not a fork, because fork balls don't really have rotation. It's more like a split finger.
Split finger that drops like that.
Yeah.
Looks like it's coming straight down the middle, and it just drops.
Ready for the 2-2 pitch. Checks the runner, spins and looks him back to second.
It's a big out right here at the plate if we can get this out on pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes from Medrano to Hernandez. Pitch on the way. Swings and bounces one.
Foul.
Foul up the third base line.
Third base coach was waving him on.
Oh, he was trying to get the call. You know, he did that on. He was trying to get the call. He even moved in the way of the umpire to see the ball and was waving him home.
He did the big windmill.
And give him credit. I mean, that's good third base coach.
Yeah, it is.
You know, trying to get a call for your team. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two on the way. Swing. Oh, he went. Punched him out. He said he didn't swing, but he punched him out nonetheless. Big strikeout from Medrano, and there's 2 down.
A little off-speed pitch or whatever that is on the outside corner. Froze him. Tried to check swing, and
the umpire with some emphatic struck out. That's what I like to see.
That was a big out. Now you got 2 outs.
2 down, a runner at second. This is Mikey Kiporos. That's in the dirt, 1-0. Mikey is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to short and to second in this ball game. 1-0. Turns and looks the runner back. Oh, this dirt is horrible. This dust.
I'm stopped up. I don't know if you can hear me breathing through my mouth, but it's tearing me up with the allergies.
Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Upstairs, 2-0. Medrano comes set at the belt. 2-0 on the way. Strike called. Woo! Eagle Pass crowd doesn't like that call. And it was a little up and out of there. That's one of those I was questioning. He called the Medina Valley earlier.
Yep.
He got a call. It's 2-1.
They're still giving him umpire a little flack there.
2-1 on the way. Swings and lines one into right field, a base hit. Hatcher up with it. Stop sign at third as that ball wasn't hit well enough to get the runner home. But now they're going to be on the corners with 2 away.
Hatcher came up throwing, didn't need to, though.
No.
He would have been gunned down.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, do you send him? There's 2 outs. Do you take the chance? But you've got your number 5 hitter up here. It's only their 3rd hit of the ball game, and that'll bring up Alex Mayan. He singled and reached on an error. He's 1 for 2. Runners on the corners with 2 away. Tying run at, or go-ahead run at third with 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Inside a ball, 1-0. Believe it was the 5th inning in Eagle Pass where the wheels fell off for Medina Valley in that game. Like to get through this inning here and get in the dugout with a tie ball game, especially after you just tied it in the bottom half of the 4th. Medrano trying to work around a leadoff walk. And then a 2-out single. 0-1 on the way. That's outside. Well, it says 1-1 on the board, but he called that first pitch a ball.
See what he puts up here. He's not going to. Panthers desperately.
Should be 2-0, and it is 2-0.
Okay. Panthers desperately need this out here.
2 balls and no strikes. Throw to first.
We'll take it however we can get it. We got to have an out. Running out of time. Definitely don't want extra innings. Not on a Friday night, Jared, right?
No. Ready for the 2-0. Up and out of there. 3 balls, no strikes. Guzman had to come up and out of the crouch to get that one.
Used every bit of that 6-foot frame to bring that ball down.
Yeah, and you got Salinas on deck, who's walked twice in this game. Waiting on the 3-0.
Again, now you got to serve one up. You got to get yourself to the next pitch.
Medrano set. Throw over to first. Not close. Pushes a runner back. Got to be careful as a left-hander throwing to first with that balk call. You know, with a runner at third base, that's dangerous.
As long as he makes accurate throws, that's what worries me.
Well,
an accurate throw.
The hard thing is setting that foot down in the right place, because if you make a move towards first, they'll call you for it. Or towards home, I mean. That's outside, and he walked him.
That doesn't hurt you.
So the bases are loaded. There's 2 away. And it brings up Caleb Salinas, who's walked both times to the plate.
That doesn't hurt you. You got a force out at any base now. Even a swinging bunt in front of the catcher, you just got to step on the plate. You're still okay here to get the out and get out of the inning. You can get it out here on a ground ball without a throw, you're in good shape. Or any out, I guess, as far as that goes. So you know this guy's going to be selective at the plate. Like you said, Jared, he's walked twice now. Doesn't have an official at-bat on the records.
I think that he has seen 8 balls on 8 pitches in this game. I think he had. I'm not 100%. I know he walked on 4 pitches his last at-bat. Medrano from the windup. Here's the pitch. Up and out of there. Ball 1. There's no place to put him. Got to come over the plate here to him.
He's not going to swing in a bad pitch, so you've got to come to him.
Well, if he throws a ball here, Herb's got to come out and talk to him and settle him down. Here's the 1-0.
There it is.
Through there for a strike, 1-1.
One pitch at a time.
Ready for a 1-1. Right-hand batter waits Salinas. Big situation here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Called strike through there, and it's 1-2.
It was right at the letters.
Woo! The Eagle Pass crowd is all over the home plate umpire.
They brought a decent crowd. For what they had to travel, there was a decent crowd behind us.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to give them credit. They're letting you know they're here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now's a good time for that straight changeup to make an appearance. Here's the 1-2. Inside corner, called strike 3. Punched him out. So Medrano gets the punch out with the bases loaded, and he strands the runner at third. And so they get no runs on 1 hit.
Huge pitch.
2 walks. And it's still 3-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with zero down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Guzman, Pargas, and Hatcher due up, part of the order. Jaquez stays out to pitch here for Eagle Pass in a 3-3 ball game, and Guzman's 0 for 2, and he takes a ball low, 1-0.
Starts him off with a curveball.
Guzman's grounded out to first and grounded out to third. There's a swing and a shot to first. The first baseman up with it, steps on the bag for the out.
Ball was hit hard, but was hit right to the first baseman and no problem fielding it.
One away.
Stepped on the base and got him out.
Now batting for the Panthers, number
That'll bring up Logan Pargas.
Pargas.
Pargas is grounded out to short and singled. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
We need to hit the ball.
Yes.
We can't rely on the other team to help us out.
Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Oh, that crowd's getting bad now. The Eagle Pass crowd's getting into it.
This is when it gets fun. These are the games I like. Reminds you of that Brackenridge game a couple years ago.
There's a strike through there, 1-1. Brackenridge. Oh, Burbank.
Oh, it was Burbank.
It was Burbank. Yeah, when the coach got thrown out.
And then their own fans got in a fight with each other.
They got thrown out. Yep. That's low a ball, 2-1.
Can't get that curveball across. He's starting it out too low. It's breaking down in the dirt.
2-1 on the way. There's a shot on the ground to short. Aranda up with it, throws across to first for the out, and there's 2 away.
Another good place. Good play by. Who's that, Aranda? Yeah, Aranda at shortstop.
We're in back-to-back groundouts to start the inning. It'll bring up Reese Hatcher. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. He singled twice. Infield single his first time up. Nobody on, 2 down here. Trying to avoid the first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game. Left-hand batter stands in against Jaquez. Here's the pitch. Swings and bounces one high up the middle. Second shortstop's going to play it on the run, and he's way late. That'll be another infield single, and he's 3 for 3.
Nothing you can do with that. That ball was chopped so high. Once he got past the mound, he had to sit and wait on it before he could throw.
And I know it didn't hit the plate, but it's almost like it hit the plate with as high as it bounced, and this ground is so hard because it's so dry.
You have to wait for it to come down, and Hatcher's running down the line, and it wasn't even close.
And this is Newton, 0 for 2, struck out and bounced into a fielder's choice.
2-out run would be nice there.
Yeah.
Got a wind at her back now, Jared.
Up high, a ball.
Wind is shifted, coming straight over home plate out towards center field.
Yeah. Not much breeze, but a little bit of a south breeze. That north wind, I think, is coming tomorrow. It's supposed to blow 20, 30 miles an hour. 1-0. High, he gets to the backstop, and that'll allow Hatcher to go to second. And it's 2-0 to Newton. And now a base hit gets you the lead.
Two-0 count. Again, Newton. Hitters count.
Newton waits. Right-hand batter ready.
Square one up here.
Jock has set at the letters. Pitch on the way, and that's down and out. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good take. Good take. Now you watch one here.
Ready for the 3-0. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and he takes a strike out in the outside corner. I mean on the outside black. 3-1.
That barely caught the plate, but it was a strike. Again, you're still waiting for that perfect pitch with the 3-1 count.
Right.
Something you can drive. Got to get that run in.
3-1 on the way. High, and he walked him. So with 2 outs, an infield single and a walk. And that will bring up
number 4,
Addison Medrano. Medrano's 0 for 1. He's grounded out and walked. He's got runners at first and second here, and now the coach for Eagle Pass is going to come out and talk. Got 2 quick outs, ground ball outs, and then a single, infield single, and a walk. And honestly, the bat to Newton, he wasn't even close.
No. It was all around the plate. Well, they're going to do a pitching change. Number 14.
Yes, they're going to bring in is he a lefty?
Sure is. Well, I don't. Sure looks like it. Aquiles Garcia. So Garcia coming to the plate.
And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we are in the bottom of the 5th. Medina Valley with runners at first and second with 2 away as Garcia comes on to pitch. A left-hander out of the bullpen here off the bench for Eagle Pass. As he warms it up here, Medina Valley looking for that 2-out knock here. With 2 outs, they got an infield single and then a walk. It's gotten runners on first and second with 2 away. The go-ahead run is at second base now with 2 away. It's going to be Addison Medrano to come to the plate here. And it's going to be a left-hander against a left-hander.
Again, batting for your Panthers, number 4, Addison Medrano.
Which is why they brought the left-hander up, and Herb's going to stay with the left-hand batter here to face the left-hand pitcher. The main thing here for Medrano is keep that lead shoulder in. Keep it square. Don't pull off the ball here. That's the biggest thing a left-handed batter does wrong against a left-hand pitcher. First and second here with 2 away. Garcia comes set and checks the runner. Lefty against lefty. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch by Garcia to start off the at-bat. Medrano had a couple of big strikeouts in that last inning to get out of some trouble. Keep this a 3-3 game. Swing and a miss, a curveball.
Big sweeping curveball, had him way out front.
0-2. He's
going to see it again here.
Ready for the 0-2. Either throws that same pitch farther outside or he climbs it with a fastball. One of the two. 0-2 on the way. Tried the curveball, missed outside, and swipes third base. Hatcher swipes third base over there.
Gutsy move on the steal there and gets third base. Showing his wheels there.
That's not something you usually do, and it got away from the
You got lucky, got away from the catcher.
Yeah. You never make the last out at third.
He tried to throw that curveball again, and it was outside. Got away from the catcher, the catcher, and no brainer for Hatcher to get to third.
I wonder if they thought he was going to throw that, and with that slow pitch, they thought he'd get there. I mean, but now he's right there. Pass ball gets you a lead. Ready for the 1-2. Runner looks to go. They're trying to get him to balk. Now you need to get Hatcher home. That's what they're trying to do, and he's just going to get back to first.
That's a smart play.
It was to not go after anybody there and watch him back. And
because you're drawn to try to get that runner off run at first.
Well, and Newton did the smart thing by not getting too far close to him and getting back to first base safely.
Good plays on both sides there.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to get him to balk. Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing. Oh,
boy.
He turned on one and fouled it way out of play to the right side. That pitch was up in his eyes, and he got to it.
He stayed a little bit back at that time on it. Not enough, though. He's still out in front of it, but he hammered that ball in foul territory. I don't think he'll throw that curveball again.
Ready for the 1-2. Garcia set. Pitch on the way. There's that curveball again. He fouls it to the dugout, and it's still 1-2. Good job by Medrano getting some pieces, staying alive.
Picking up the spin on the ball, knowing what to do with it. Now he's seen it. He knows what to do with it. I'm surprised he threw that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Garcia stares in. He wants that curveball away. 1-2 on the way. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike 3. He froze him. Everyone thought the curveball was coming again. He gave him the fastball, and the side's been retired. Panthers get no runs on 1 hit, a walk, and they leave 2 more on base. That's 6 runners left in scoring position now by the Panthers through 5 innings, and we'll go to the 6th, tied at 3. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with 0 down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Panther Baseball. We are going to the top of the 6th inning here, running out of time. Medrano back on the mound for the Panthers. This inning, the Eagles are bringing up Dimasi, Fernandez, and Rodriguez to the plate. 7, 8, and 9 will come to the plate. Still squared away at 3 apiece here going into the top of the 6th. Game play 7 innings. Still a little bit of time now, but you're slowly running out of outs to try to get this win as we're scored away at 3 apiece. So number 2, the catcher, Kristen Dimasi, steps to the plate. He's walked and he's struck out his 2 times up to bat. It'll be a lefty against righty matchup. Medrano being the left-handed pitcher for the Panthers. John ready to go on the rubber as Dimasi steps into the box. First pitch stays outside for ball 1. One-oh pitch on the way. That pitch sneaks in there for strike 1 right at the knees. It'll even the count out 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 6th. Madrano from the windup, pitch on the way, swung on a dribbler out towards first base, picked up by Madrano, easily tags the runner as he goes by him for out number 1. It's a good play by Madrano to get the first out of the inning. So the Eagles do not get their leadoff runner on the base, which they had previously done in the last couple innings. So DeMasi grounds out to the pitcher, and that'll bring to the plate the first baseman, Manny Fernandez. Fernandez has slide out to right field and has also walked. Guzman out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. So after the Panthers get the first out on the little dribbler towards first base, Fernandez will step up to the plate now. Towing the rubber is Madrano. And we all get ready here for the first pitch.
This is Fernandez, right?
Yep.
Fernandez 0 for 1. He's flown out and walked. And he takes a strike from Madrano through there, 0-1.
A little spinning curveball that wraps in there for strike 1.
1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch that kind of broke down and out there.
Yeah. 2 curveballs in a row, or 2 breaking pitches in a row.
0-2. That was that little split finger
It's a good
fastball.
pitch.
Yeah.
If he keeps it around the corners, it's a good pitch. And he keeps it low.
Here comes the 0-2. Swings and fouls one straight back into the screen here, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Fernandez got a piece, stayed alive.
Madrano throwing strikes here.
Win it, baby, win it.
Waiting on the 0-2 now.
Panthers looking to split the series here with the Eagles.
0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss at a pitch low, and Guzman tags him for the out to complete it.
I think he caught it, but he tried just for safety purposes, went ahead and tagged him out.
Yeah, it never hurts. Make sure you do it. 3rd strikeout by Madrano since coming in. There's 2 away.
Real quick, 2 away.
Yep.
Again, we haven't had an up 3 down, a good opportunity to get out of the inning and get back in the batter's box.
Ethan Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice and struck out.
You got your number 9 batter up, Jared, and you got to get this out. Let's get out of the inning.
Is this Rodriguez still number 7?
No, it's not.
No, they're going to send up a new hitter.
No, that's not us. I'm sorry.
Number 7, DJ Arando. Well, this is the top of the order.
It is the top of the order.
And Arando's batting right-handed. That's... What's going on here?
I don't know. I don't understand that. What number is he? That's not Aranda, I don't think.
No. Is that Jaquez, the pitcher? That's outside a ball.
That must have been that change we missed.
Yeah, I bet it's...
Yeah, it's number 25.
Okay. Isaac Guerrero.
Yeah, Isaac Guerrero is pinch hitting, looks like right now.
Ready for the 1-0 to him. Swings and foul, tips it off of Guzman. Took a good shot. I think it got him in the throwing hand.
Yep.
1-1.
He got his finger.
Those never feel good. No. Those will make you numb. And the umpire going out to, waste some time there, give him a little time to kind of shake it off.
Hit him in the hand, but he's going to walk it off.
Well, there's 2 things that can happen. There's one, the seams on the ball can cut you. And 2, it makes your fingers real numb depending on how it hits you.
He's going to go. The trainer's going to look at it.
Well, and it looks like
Pargus will probably have to come in and put the gear on.
Yeah. Depends on how it got him. It looked like it got his hand, but the way he was holding it, maybe it got his collarbone? I don't know. Like, he was kind of holding his arm down.
He was looking at his hand, though,
yeah.
So hopefully it's not too bad.
No, we need to take a break, though, while they change this out. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with zero down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field. Miguel Gonzalez has come in to catch.
Yeah, we had an injury substitution. Gonzalez will go behind the plate. And there's going to be some other changes, too. I think someone came into right field. I think Mayan came into Justin Mayan came into right field.
Yeah, and I think Hatcher's probably going to go to left.
And so that means Lange is going to change positions, too. And
no, Lange should stay in center.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Hatcher came out of the dugout. He's going back out now.
Yeah, he's going to go to left field. So they're going to switch it. Yeah, so Mayan comes in to play right field. Hatcher goes to left.
Lange stays in center. Madrano's still on the mound. And Gonzalez now catching.
Yes. And the infield stays the same.
Yep. Anderson at third. Pargas at short.
And you got a 2-ball, 1-strike count on the pinch hitter here, and that goes to the backstop, and it's 3-1. Nobody on, 2 away. This is Guerrero.
Yeah, the number 9 batter.
Who's pinch hitting here with a 3-1 count. Three-one on the way, and that's up and out of there, and he walked him. First walk issued by Madrano in the ball game. First base runner of the inning, and they'll be at runner at first with 2 down. It'll bring up DJ Aranda.
Almost looks like Guzman's ready to come back in, but I don't know if he can he?
Yeah, he can come back in. If you
same inning. He didn't bat, right?
Lefty on lefty, pitch on the way. Oh, just outside, 1-0. Aranda's 0 for 2. He's reached on an error, struck out, and walked.
Good pitch.
Strike on the outside for corner, a strike. Yeah, good pitch there. It's 1-1.
Big lead at first. It's a big lead on a left-handed batter.
One on the way.
Another
good pitch on the inside corner, 1-2. And it's 1-2.
Little spinning curveball that looked like it was going to stay inside. It didn't. It broke across the plate for a strike.
Ready for the 1-2. Kicks in, delivers. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Aranda said something on plate umpire.
Good pitch. Way to finish the inning, get out of this inning.
4 strikeouts by Madrano in the ballgame since coming in. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. No score. They get no runs on no hits, a walk, and they leave 1 on base. Bottom of the 6th coming up here. Still 3-3. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Big State Electric is raising the bar in the San Antonio electrical industry. Working with local and forward-thinking companies, we are changing the downtown skyline with beautiful and innovative buildings. As well as working with local universities, we are revolutionizing academic sports with cutting-edge and high-tech electrical solutions. Join us as we light up the future one project at a time. Big State Electric, competence and quality since 1966, supporting San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and the Gulf Coast region.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field for the bottom of the sixth as Garcia stays on to pitch. Left-hander against Anderson, who swings and misses. Took a good cut, but came up empty. It'll be Anderson, then Lange and Rips. Anderson's 1 for 1 in the ball game. He singled and walked. Like to see him get a run here and then go to the top of the seventh and get a save. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen.
Now that flag's whipping now. It's coming in from the north. Straight from center
it's
field.
changed. You can feel it. Yep.
It's here.
But it's not that windy yet.
No.
Let's get this game over with before the temperatures drops and it gets too windy. Because otherwise we're going to eat a lot of dirt. 0-2 on the way. Ooh, swing and a miss. He got a fastball by him upstairs. And there's one away, and that'll bring up Easton Lange. Lange's flown out to center, been hit by a pitch and walked. He's 0 for 1 officially.
Need a base runner out. Need a base runner on.
And he's also had a big outfield assist earlier in the ball game.
I don't know how good a bunter he is, but a drag bunt right in here.
Well, you just need to get a runner on base somehow.
Third baseman playing to the grass.
Take one in the lead elbow again. Takes high a ball, 1-0. I'm all about stepping into pitches. I mean, you get on base any way you can.
Anywhere from the neck down.
Yeah. 1-0. Takes a strike through there, 1-1. There's some batters who made careers out of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball high, 2-1. Oh, the Eagle Pass crowd wanted a call and didn't get it.
It was above the letters.
High a ball. Yeah, he's been throwing it all night long, but it's been called a ball all night long. 2-1. That's in there for a strike. On the outside corner, it's 2-2. Anything close here, you got to protect. Because the way that this has been going, you never know if you're going to get rung up now.
You can't watch a third strike go by that's close.
Waiting on the 2-2. Wind starting to pick up a little, and time asked for by Lange. And the home plate umpire grants it. That wind blowing straight in from behind the pitcher.
It just picked up to 10 or 15 miles an hour.
Ready for the 2-2. It's on the way. Swinging. I mean, he stuck the bat out to get a piece. That was just a protect me swing.
All it was, a defensive swing. He probably wouldn't have been called a ball, but he wasn't going to take any chances.
Nope, got a piece. See another pitch.
Yep.
Ready for the 2-2. Garcia into the windup. Here it comes. Outside, 3-2.
Good take. It was a little
That was
curveball
yep.
that started out over the plate, but broke in front of the plate and went way outside.
And that's the thing with that curveball. If it starts towards you, it's going to be a strike. But if it starts over the plate, it's probably not going to be.
Hard to lay off that pitch.
Yeah. Payoff on the way, and time asked for a home plate umpire grants it.
Ouch.
That's the kind of thing that if it's not a 3-2 count, the next one's coming at you. You know what I mean? Payoff on the way. Here it comes. Swings and flares one out into left, but the left fielder waits on it, comes in a few steps and makes the catch, and there are 2 away. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Brody Rips.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 1, Brody Rips.
Not a bad at bat for Lange. Hung in there for quite a few pitches. Lifted one out to left field, but couldn't get it to fall. Got to do it with 2 outs now.
Rips waits. First pitch to him, bounces up there and goes to the backstop, 1-0. Rips has walked, flown out to center, and had a sacrifice fly that tied this ball game. He's 0 for 1 officially. He's driven in a run. He's also stolen a base. Ready for the 1-0. Oh, high a ball, 2-0.
Consistent with that prior at bat. It's just above the letters there. 2-0 count. Got a hitter's count right here with 2 outs.
2-0 on the way. Up and out of there, 3-0. Phillips on deck. That's not Phillips on deck. Oh, that's the
the catcher.
Yeah, Gonzalez, who came in for Guzman. Ready for the 3-0. 3-0 to Rips. Oh, called strike. Got a neighborhood call, and it's 3-1.
So Gonzalez is going to pinch hit for the designated hitter, or going to the designated hitter spot.
Well, I think they kept Guzman in his spot in case he could come back in.
No, he's going to come back out. It looks like he was ready.
3-1, high, and he walked him. So a 2-out walk to Rips.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 6, Miguel Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez going in for Rips. See what he could do with a runner on first and 2 outs.
So Rips with speed over there at first. He'll face Gonzalez in his first at bat of the ball game. How big would it be if he came through here?
Be a huge at bat coming off the bench.
Gonzalez asks for time. The home plate umpire grants it. Garcia took too long just staring at Rips over there. A little harder to steal that, Brody, with that runner or with that left-handed pitcher looking at you, but you got to get that runner in scoring position here. Give him a chance to knock you in. Ooh, high a ball, 1-0. Not calling that pitch. I mean, he's not giving it. I mean, it's right at just above the letters, and he's not giving it.
He has been consistent with that pitch. Brody was retreating on that. He didn't like that way the left-hander came out of that stretch.
The only place he hasn't been consistent is sometimes on the outside corner to a right-handed batter. 1-0, throw over to first. That's kind of iffy move. You might want to watch that for a balk. He doesn't really lift that leg up. He kind of slides it, and you know, if he makes any move towards home plate, that's considered a balk. Stares at Rips. 1-0.
Oh.
Swings and fouls it back over out of play, and it's 1-1. And Gonzalez is up there ready to hack.
He is. That wind's really picking up now.
Yep. Hit one in a gap somewhere, let Rips score. 3 up, 3 down next inning, and let's get out of here.
Pack it up.
1-1 on the way. Swings and bounces one to short. Arando up with it, flips it to second for the out. The side's retired, so the fielder's choice goes 6-4 for the putout. And we'll go to the 7th inning, tied at 3. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with zero down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 7th inning, tied at 3. It's still Medrano on the hill, and he's been good since coming on. He's kept this a 3-3 game. He's going to face Adrian Rodriguez, Pepe Hernandez, and Mikey Kiparos. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here.
Well, last inning, Panthers got 2 quick outs, hoping for a 3 up, 3 down. They still didn't get it. Let's hope they can do it here in the 7th.
Yep.
So Guzman stays in the dugout, and Gonzalez will stay behind the plate.
Into the windup, Medrano's first pitch is outside for a ball. Just missed.
Just missed with a curveball.
This is Rodriguez. He is 0-for-1. Reached on a fielder's choice, walked and had a sacrifice. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. That's a good pitch by Medrano. Because if he swings at that, he's either going to bounce it onto his instep or he's going to bounce it out to third. 1-0 on the way. Swings and bounces one to third. Good play by Newton. Throw to first for the out, and there's one away. That was the same pitch he got before, and he couldn't do anything with that, but grounded on the left side of the infield. Newton made a good play on that to snag it before the second hop, because if that takes another hop, it's through. One away. Oh, that's a ball. Just stayed up.
Panther coach is pulling the outfield in now that the wind's blowing in.
This is Pepe Hernandez. He's walked, singled, and struck out. He's 1 for 2 officially. That's down low, gets away from the catcher, but not far, and it's 2-0. On the way. Outside, 3-0. Come on, let's not give free passes here. Every base runner becomes more and more of a big deal in these late innings. Ready for the 3-0. Pitch on the way. That's bounce foul up the third base line. 3-1. He was swinging all the way. 3-0.
Swinging on a 3-0 count. We'll take it. No, he won't be taking.
Medrano into the windup. 3-1 on the way. Oh, he got the strike. That's that pitch he hasn't called, and he finally called it, and the Eagle Pass crowd is not happy about it. And it's 3-2.
You know what? I don't know that I would be happy with that.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
That was one of the few. That was one of the inconsistencies he's had tonight. 3-2 on the way. Swings and fouls it out of play, and we'll do it again at 3-2.
And that was a good pitch. That was a strike right across the plate.
Waiting for a payoff pitch.
It's a big pitch right here.
Nobody on, one away. Here's the 3-2. Outside, and he walked him. Second walk issued by Medrano in the ball game. 8th issued by Panther pitching.
Yeah, and that's what hurt us.
And this will be Kiparus. Grounded out twice and singled. He's 1 for 3. He'll step in here with a runner at first and 1 away. Double play would be tailor-made here. First pitch on the way. Swings and pops one into center. Lange coming hard, and he's going to run under it to make the catch. Throw behind him to first. Not in time.
Wow.
But there's 2 away, and the runner's still at first with 2 down.
Good play by Lange to find that ball with the wind blowing it in.
And Bob had to use the wheels there to get there.
He did. Had to use the wheels to get to it. Came up, made a good throw to first base. Almost got the runner. Risky throw. If he gets away, that runner gets to second base. Good stop there.
So bring up Alex Mayan, who singled, reached on an error, and walked. He's 1 for 2. He's got a runner at first with 2 down.
It's a good stop by Newton at first base to stop that throw from center field.
Medrano trying to get his team back to the dugout here. Runner goes, swinging a foul up the first base line. He'll have to go back to first, and it's 0-1.
He had a good jump. I think he would have been there safe. The good thing he fouled that off.
No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way, and he swings and lines one out in the left center. Lange on the move. He's not going to get there as it bounces. Lange will get it back in. The throw to third is not in time. Runners at second and third on the double. That's actually a single, and he goes to second on the throw to third. The good thing is it's still a tie ball game, and you still have 2 outs.
You have 2 outs. It doesn't really hurt you. Work the batter.
And this is going to bring up Caleb Salinas. Walked twice and struck out looking.
I think we got a new batter here, Jared, number 15. Oh, it is Caleb Salinas. Yeah.
Left-hander against the righty. Go-ahead run is at first, and that's outside for a ball, 1-0. Salinas has been to the plate 3 times. He's yet to swing the bat.
That's correct. 2 walks and a strikeout.
1-0. That's in there for a strike. That little cut fastball or whatever that is, and it's 1-1. Got so much dust in my throat. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes. Down low, 2-1. Laid off a good pitch.
Yeah, he did. That could have gone either way.
Well, the thing is, his first base is open. So you don't have to totally give in here. 2-1 on the way. Swings and fouls it back to the screen, and it's 2-2.
That was a big pitch.
Medrano trying to get out of this inning, give his team a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, now you can go after him with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. You're going to have that batter thinking what pitch is going to come to me now with a 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Win it, 1-5.
Throw him that changeup away that starts out over the middle of the plate and just falls off the table. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one into right center. That's a base hit. Hatcher up with it. They waved the trailer. The throw's cut off, and they didn't even throw it home. And it's 5-3. Should have only got one run out of that. Hatcher did the right thing. He came up gunning. It was cut off by the first baseman, and the runner was still 3/4 of the way up the line. He didn't even turn around to look and didn't throw it home. And instead of being 4-3, it's 5-3.
Never thought about throwing home. It's going to be tough now.
Yep. Now you got, so Salinas comes through with a 2-out RBI.
So you had 2 outs. You let him score 2 runs. It was a good hit.
Well, and that's the thing that the Panthers haven't been able to do tonight. They were not able to take advantage of base runners with 2 outs. Nobody got that big 2-out hit for them. This game's not over by any means, but you got to get 2 now in the bottom of the 7th, and they're still batting with a runner at first and 2 down for Christian Demasi. And there's a strike. It's 1-1.
Tone, you gotta win it, Tone. Don't wait for Blue to help you.
Pitch on the way. Swings and pops it up on the infield. Shortstop Pargas under it. Makes the catch for the out. And the side's been retired, but they get 2 runs.
Damage is done.
On 2 hits, a walk, and they leave 1 on base. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-3 Eagle Pass. The Panthers need 2 to force extras, 3 to win it. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Now at North Park Chevrolet. Buy a new 2024 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab posted at $34,999. Lease for $370 a month with 0 down. Get 3.9% financing for 75 months on new 2025 Silverado Crew Cab Texas editions. And save $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Silverado heavy duty trucks. Plus 5.9% financing for 84 months. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Panthers need 2 to tie, to force extras, 3 to win the ball game. They gave up 2 runs in the top half of the inning, and it's going to be Justin Mayen, Logan Pargas, and Reese Hatcher due up. You got the heart of the order, and you got the hottest part of the order due up. Now Mayen, this is his first at bat of the ball game, and then you have Pargas up who's singled tonight. Hatcher who's 3 for 3.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 18, Justin Mayen.
Mayen will step to the plate here. Leading off, he came in to play right field earlier in the ball game. This is his first plate appearance. He'll face Garcia, who stays in. And the first pitch on the way is high, a ball, 1-0.
One batter at a time, one pitch at a time. Got to get this leadoff batter on base.
There's a swing and a shot.
That's
fair ball down the left field line. It's going to get to the corner. Mayen is going to dig for second. Here comes the throw. He better hit the dirt, and he's in there safe with a leadoff double. So Mayen doubles to lead off the inning, and he'll bring up Logan Pargas, and we'll see if they stay with Garcia or how long they stay with Garcia.
Good job by Mayen. He turned on that ball, hit it right down third base line, rolled all the way in the corner, able to come up with a double. The leadoff batter sitting on second base for the Panthers. And we'll bring number 2, Logan Pargas, the shortstop, to bat. Ground out the shortstop, base hit, and then ground out the shortstop again. See what he can do with a runner on second, nobody out.
So Pargas is 1 for 3. Runner at second, nobody out. Garcia checks the runner, kicks and delivers. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. That was a good first pitch of the at bat.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Garcia.
You'd only be swinging at the first pitch curveball anyway. At least not at this level.
0-1 on the way. Swings and fouls one straight back to the screen, and Pargas in a hole 0-2.
That was his pitch right there.
That wind's kind of shifted now. It's blowing right to left.
I saw that. It's all over the place. It's cold and warm, then cold and warm.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Pargas. Outside, 1-2.
A good take.
Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Called strike 3. Backdoored him with the curveball. That was a good pitch.
It was a great pitch.
Froze Pargas, and that'll bring up Hatcher.
That was a no-doubter strike. Just froze him.
He picked the best time of the game to throw that pitch. He couldn't have placed it any better.
Now the hot hitter's up for the Panthers.
Hatcher 3 for 3 in the ball game. He singled all 3 times. He's stolen a base and scored a run. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swings and taps one foul up to the first base dugout, and it's 0-1. Hatcher represents the tying run. Runner at second with 1 away.
He should get a steady dose of curveballs here as a left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher now.
Waiting on the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swings and bounces one to second. Second baseman up with it, throws to first for the out. Mayan will go to third, but that doesn't really matter because the tying run's still in the batter's box now with 2 away. And it'll be Michael Newton.
Now batting for your Panthers, number 3, Michael Newton.
Now with the wind blowing out to left field now as it swirls, it'd be a good time to get a hold of one. Newton with a strikeout on the fielder's choice and a walk.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2 officially. Trying to keep this game alive. Here's the pitch. That hit him. No, it didn't hit him, but it did bounce away.
I would have been running to first. It looked like it.
Yeah. 1-0. Yeah, get that tying run on base. Medrano waiting on deck, but Newton's got to keep this ball game going. Wind blowing out to left. If you get one in the air out there, might get it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ready for the 1-0. Down and in. That did hit him. And so now they'll get the tying run aboard.
Hit by pitch, sponsored by Hazel Russell, State Farm Insurance.
And Medrano will come to the plate representing the winning run. So your tying run's at first. Mayans at third. Newton at first.
Now batting for Panthers, number 4.
Now do you try to get this runner from first base to second base, get 2 runs and runners in scoring position, but you have to.
So there's a huge advantage to that, yes, but the other problem with that is you run yourself out of the ball game and take the bat out of somebody's hand. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I guess it depends on what kind of speed you got at first base.
This will be Medrano. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Lefty against lefty. He walked against Garcia the last time he faced him. There's a strike called on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Panthers down to their last out. Tying run at first here in the bottom of the 7th. Medrano waits. Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one into center. Center fielder right there makes the catch. And that is the ball game. Medina Valley falls to Eagle Pass 5-3 in a tough game. It was 3-3 going to the 7th. They got a pair of runs in the top half, Eagle Pass, and the Panthers just can't get that big hit.
No, tough ball game. Eagle Pass takes the series 2-0, and that'll move Eagle Pass up in the standings to first place, tied with Alexander with a 2-0 record. Medina Valley dropped to 0-2 in district play.
The Panthers are going to have to get a couple of wins here and get back on track. But the key stat of that is all the walks, not getting 2-out hits, and here's the big one: Medina Valley left 10 on base, 7 in scoring position. Just could not get that big hit with people on base to break this game open.
And how many hits do we actually have? Like 3, 4, 5?
5 hits.
5 hits.
Panthers had 5 hits. They had 4. in the ball game.
And
but look at all the walks.
And Hatchard had 3 of them, so we can't,
Yeah, Medina Valley got 6 walks issued to Panther batters in the game, 2 hit by pitches. They had 8 walks in the ball game. I mean, when you're giving away free passes like that, it's going to come back to haunt you.
You're giving away runs.
And they got the 2-out hit finally. They got the 2-out hit in the 7th inning. And that was the difference in the ball game, was they got the big hit when they needed. Medina Valley couldn't do that tonight. And unfortunately, they come out on the wrong side of things. I want to take this chance to thank all the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Without y'all, these games wouldn't be possible. We appreciate it. We'll let you know when we do the next game, probably next week sometime, but
Well, Medina Valley's got a game out here tomorrow at 1.
Yep,
It's a non-district game.
That's right. It's against Navarro, non-district. It's a makeup game from a tournament earlier this year, and so good luck to them tomorrow. And then they play, I think, Laredo Alexander next week, correct? One of the Laredo schools, I know that. And I think Tuesday's at home, Friday's there. And so final score here tonight, Medina Valley falls to Eagle Pass 5-3. For Dwayne Garza and the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will